Alright, so we're going to have some fun tonight, for sure. I will set a bit of an opening scene here, but effectively, our villains, sans Mavriel, have returned to the Omega Tower after the boating outing and all of the events of the crossover. Mavriel stayed behind to help some of the Obsidian Scar people with their aboleth issue. Excuse me, and a few other things, I believe, before returning to... she's not yet returned to the keep. So, here is the scene. Far above Ikram, hovering amidst the clouds, the stone walls of the Omega Tower pass through the crisp winter's air. Within its walls, the warmth of the fireplaces and the company resonates. Mavriel has yet to return, but the rest find themselves relaxing in style. Down below in Ikram, sheets of ice flow back and forth along the beach. The now dingy city, finds itself devoid of many of its previous residents. The entirety of Vah'Sorel and beyond has been suffering under the Shadow Rut for weeks. With their villains back from their last ordeal after taking a fun evening out to sea, Mavriel at last steps through the door, alerting the rest of the gang to her arrival. That's it. Take it away, Maeve.
So Maeve will probably look around the tower for everyone. She'll probably start in that library sitting room. Since everyone has started congregating there, so I don't know if anyone's in there.
I'm assuming everyone will find themselves, for story purposes, in the same area during the time that you get there. You arrive on the same floor as everyone chilling.
Yeah, Harlan would definitely be hanging in the library. That's where he's wont to haunt.
So, Mavriel will come in. You will see that she is in her winter form. You left her in her summer form. How is everyone? Are we doing well? How close are we to home?
I don't know.
Yeah, we've just been relaxing since you've been gone. How was taking care of the kitties? Huh? How was that?
Yes. How was your
babies?
babysitting?
It was tedious. And I don't think it's over. I got out of it as quickly as I could to rejoin you, and I don't know. There were some good things. I did get a promise out of one of them. So.
Yes, that is the difficult thing about children. They're dreadfully hard to get rid of.
Very needy. They ask a lot of questions.
And they smell awful.
Yes.
You
I
smelled
wasn't
them?
going to say it, but
They like to drink in a sort of juvenile way, too. They played Spin the Bottle. They were all about these colored shots. I don't know. I don't miss that part of my life. We'll just put it that way.
What's Spin the Bottle?
Oh, Axel. It's a kissing game when you're too afraid to, nut up and just kiss somebody.
It's beating around the bush, the game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is this something you play with two people or like multiple people?
No, the whole group. One person spins the bottle, whoever it ends on, they kiss that person.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, the
Does
game
it
loses its
truly?
zeal with one other person.
certainly, I think you could. If you only had one other person, you don't need much of a game for that. I think you can make do without a bottle.
Right. Evie, we missed you on the yacht. Hope you aren't too mad that we blew up a ship.
I mean, it is what it is, love.
If it helps, it was a little too bougie. You wouldn't have liked it.
Mine's better anyway.
I think you would have had fun with the activities, though.
Yes, just the ship. I didn't want her to mourn the ship itself. It wasn't.
Oh no,
Yeah.
you wouldn't have cared about that ship. It didn't have the
No.
charm. It didn't have the same charm.
Oh, I will tell you all though, they are being questioned in their possible, as possibly the adventuring group that murdered 5, stole a boat, and set it aflame. So
Oh, horrific.
Oh,
Well, I
others
do
Fine,
hope.
my
was getting
day.
blamed for that.
they're being questioned. Yes.
Oh, awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah. Oh,
So good job.
yeah. I was going to say we completely got away with that.
Next time, we'll think it through and actually just have our dear Harlan seeming us to look like them. So then there won't be any question.
Oh, that sounds like a wonderful little therapeutic vacation.
We'll put it on the books.
Like I do like that.
Well, I have a femur bone left. Evie, babe, if y'all want something. Something.
She made me some cool javelins. It was gross, but I mean they're javelins.
And they work.
I'll, if Evie wants something, she can have it. If not, I'll take a dagger. But I'm sure there are more bones to be had later.
I can do darts. I can have a femur. Where's my shit? Put him on it. Where is it? I can do a shield. I don't know out of a femur. A club, darts, blowgun needles. I made Harlan a pen. Do you like pens?
But I need a pen.
I don't know. Signing something.
Yes, corresponding via letters, signing important contracts and documents, a myriad of uses.
I may not know what a pen is used for, love, but anyway, maybe a small dagger. Would you be able to carve a rose in it?
Maybe.
My accent.
It's been a hot minute. I
It's been a
mean,
while. I'm just like, I don't remember how to do this anymore.
what is this?
You have to drink gin to bring it out. That's the only way
Yes,
to do it.
right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have grabbed my rum instead of my vodka.
Oh, right.
That'll bring the pirate out. Yeah,
Yeah.
rum will definitely bring the pirate out.
I'll switch drinks after, yeah.
I don't think I've ever attempted a rose.
I mean, it doesn't have to be big or anything, love. Just, yeah.
Well, maybe I will cut the bone, and then y'all can have a dagger each. It's just not. It's going to be just a simple like bony one, and then if you want to like decorate it from there, you can. But I'll try to do the rose.
Matching daggers. That sounds sweet.
Oh, it's so cute.
It is cute.
It's
It's like we know how much you like cute.
Well, yes, I do. At least I get more than you do.
Ooh.
Mivriel, as you're all discussing things and kind of back here in the less humid air heat of the keep, you sense that you're alerted to one of your magical items. Your bag of exchange is giving its little buzz.
I will pull it around to the side and pull out whatever it is that has been sent.
Okay. You're getting a message as that's buzzing, as you go to pull that out from Racine. Let me just share out good old Racine here. Nice. Well, whatever. I'll fix those things later. It's a battle thing, layout. All right, anyway. Racine, messages. Let's see, 25 words. Oh, Mavriel, I found the next, delivering the next thing that you asked for. difficult to find, but right. On to the next thing, right? And that's it.
Thank you, Racine. Your loyalty is refreshing. I look forward to receiving it.
As you, well, I don't have an image for this. You reach into the bag, and it seems to be something a little bit squirmy. And you pull out of whatever puppy breed you think is the cutest, a 3-headed little Cerberus-like puppy that's just adorable. It's maybe about 1.5 foot long, a foot tall, and it's maybe a month old or so.
Oh. What do you guys think? Should we get a corgi?
A 3-headed corgi. Yeah.
With the little snakes and the little butts, yeah.
I want
Yes,
them.
why not? Yes. Looks like a suitably adorable creature.
Yes.
Wait, is it like a living thing? Right.
Why?
It's squirming, and yep.
Gimme.
Excuse you? She'll kind of pull the corgi a little bit closer to her.
Why would you want that?
Would you like to see?
Is that for you? Or
Yes.
for the group?
No, it's for me.
I want a 3-headed. Wait, is it actually 3 heads?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want a 3-headed puppy.
They're very difficult to find.
Kind of licking your hands and such.
But it would.
Daxel, you have a
What?
menagerie of animals.
I have 2,
That's a lot.
but you could have 5 with him, her. Do we know what it is? It?
You can say hi, but this is not yours, Axel.
Okay, fine. Yes, I would like to. Wait, have we had a long rest?
I
I'm
would
assuming-
imagine so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I have not touched this character sheet.
Let me make sure you've had it here in Fantasy Grounds.
Yeah, that should be uploaded by now. I'm not looking through. I'll prepare my spells later. I'll go up and give it like scritches.
Oh, make an animal handling check.
That's my favorite.
You can do it with advantage given your history with
She's gonna have like 3
grand
heads
multitude.
biting at her.
Just bites her, yeah.
He's 6.
Ooh, okay.
I'm proficient.
Nice. One of the heads is just all about Maeve right now. The other one's just like darting its head around, looking around. But the third one, closest to you, as you give them scritches, kind of laps with its tongue on your hand.
Oh
Oh, oh! These little cute barks.
no. I want to talk to him. They don't
Dave,
have.
are you just gonna have it out, or are you gonna have it in like a kennel or something?
It will be well behaved. Is that what you're worried about?
Yeah, I don't want that thing getting into my shit, personally.
It's not going to get into your shit.
Oh, okay. As long as you keep it on a leash, I don't care. Just keep it away from my shit.
Now into your bag, maybe, but your shit, no.
Ah, I see what you did there. That's just such a good little puppy. You're such a good little puppy. You're such a good little puppy. Hey, do they each have like their own names, or is it like one collective name?
That's a good question, actually.
I haven't named them yet.
Oh, so it'd be 3 separate names.
Do you think each of them is separately sentient and they have their own ideas?
I don't know.
Head?
Like if you were to yank its leg, would only one head react?
Don't do that.
I'm not gonna do it. I was just asking a
How
question.
dare you?
I'm gonna do it. I was just thinking about it.
Just thinking about it.
Fine.
We can.
Try.
Do you want to ask it? Axel?
Yes, I do. I
Alright.
do. We're gonna pretend that I have prepared my spells.
And Maeve, you can decide gender.
Okay. I'll roll it. That would make it a little boy.
Oh, neat.
Well, there he is.
Oh boy!
Uh-huh.
Okay, I have now prepared it. I'll look up other spells later. I'm going to cast Healing Word. Healing Word. I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
Here's your puppies.
Let's see. You don't get necessarily coherent thought. Seems to be a little too young. You're getting a little bit of sort of puppy gibberish, but it's adorable. It's little squeaks and yips, and they're directed into your mind.
Can I distinguish between the yips?
A little bit, given again your past, your history, and your animal handling check and all that. I'll say yeah. They each have a little bit of a different pattern on each face. One has like a spot over the eye, and one has I don't know. Is there anything you want, Maeve, on their respective little puppy faces?
Not necessarily on the puppy face. I'm just excited about that really cute corgi butt with a little heart.
Nice.
Oh, those are the best.
Awesome.
So wait, does this just look like a corgi disguised as Cerberus? Please say yes.
Well, yeah, effectively, yeah. In its little puppy format here. It's just yeah.
Okay. No, I love it.
Nice.
Get out of here.
Perfect. That's all I needed.
What color would you like the fur, Maeve?
It's definitely going to be the classic little orange and white corgi, I think.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So one has just the orange face with the white scruff under its jaw. The other one has that, but a circle sort of not just over its eye, but around like a good part of its face. And the last one has over its other eye a heart-shaped little white fur patch.
Oh.
Are you joking?
Oh.
Okay.
I'll kind of take him up and say, what do you think? Augustus? He looks like an Augustus, doesn't
No, I think he looks like a Patches.
he? No.
I don't like that. Yeah.
What about a
That's a hard
Beardy.
no, Thaxel.
beardy?
No.
No,
Okay.
that's a bad name too.
I don't do a whole lot of names. I do simple names.
I can tell.
Puppy barks at Augustus.
Hey, apparently it likes that one.
Yeah. I mean, if you really want to, I will allow you to call him Augie if you want. Or Gus. But he's
I like
Augustus.
Augie because it's really close to Aga and I miss him.
Oh.
You sentimental.
Well, all my best friends keep leaving me, so maybe this one will stay. I know Bobby's not in chat, but
Zinger.
Nice.
You can just clip it and send it to him.
Yes.
yes.
A terrible alarm blares. It's annoying AF. It's coming from the tower.
What?
Damn it.
What is this? Have you guys encountered this before? Is there
No.
a button to turn this
No.
ear-splitting noise off?
No.
The light's dim, about half light.
Harlan, do
Just
you
one moment.
You have a not here anymore spell, please?
Yes, indeed. Harlan's just going to cast silence centered on all of them.
Oh,
Oh
thank
my
you
God.
so much. Well, we can't hear each
None
other.
of you
but-
can hear each other.
Yeah.
But the sound is
Bria will
done.
kind of sign like thank you.
Harlan just nods once and goes back to reading the book that he had been reading the entire time the puppy conversation was happening.
Oh, nice. You see the lights still remain at half brightness, and after maybe a couple of minutes, in case anyone checks, the alarm's still going off before Afa comes running down the stairs and looking about and using magic to pull books off the shelf, and then looks over, everyone's sort of grouped up for the silence spell, like,
Maybe we'll wave and she'll step out of the silent spell.
Yeah, it's only, I think, 10-foot radius.
Yeah, so she'll step out of the...
right, of course. Whoop. And she dims the sound of the alert very, very quiet on this level. So it can still be heard, but it's no longer blaring. Yes, so, emergency situation. If and when you'll all have a moment, you don't have to bother yourselves with it, I'm sure, if you wish. And she's still pulling books, I can meet you up on the top level, and I can show you what's happening to your homes.
Harlan will drop the silent spells. It seems she's explaining things. The rest of the group can also hear.
Okay. So you catch most of that as Harlan's pretty on it. Anyway, upstairs I have more materials to gather. If you wish, it doesn't matter. This is...
When you say our homes, do you mean this in a metaphorical sense, as in home is where the heart is, or do you mean the property that I purchased for quite a large sum of money and I have a vested interest in actually protecting?
That one, the latter, unfortunately.
Interesting. We should get on this. I'm going to go up with her and figure out what's happening.
She floats like 3 large stacks of books behind her as you follow up.
I'll follow.
Okay, Evie as well.
Yeah,
Excellent. Okay.
I guess.
Okay.
Since Maeve's not going to let me have the puppy.
No.
I know, at least you can play with it a little bit, love.
That's true.
Dan, will you remind me?
Yeah.
I do not want to kill this puppy on accident.
Oh.
What?
Was that a necessary addition? I'm killing this puppy on purpose?
No, I just don't want to kill her on
Just
accident
to
by putting it in
clarify.
the.
Excuse me?
Like, if I'm gonna kill a puppy, I'm gonna do it on purpose. Okay. I don't want to put my box, my giant crate of colding. Can a living thing can be in there or no? I can't remember.
No, I don't.
Okay.
think so.
All right. Fine. I'll just
Sorry.
set it on the crate that's floating next to me. And I'll be like, stay.
2 of the heads are kind of looking about, but one looks at you.
I'll
Pops
boop it
down.
on its nose, and then Maeve will follow with her crate following behind.
Okay, nice. Whew, so you all head up to that upper tower that has that huge crystal pyramid that sticks out of the ground, and a lot of the arcane gadgetry, effectively a control center for the Omega Tower. And she rushes over, sets the books down, and starts flipping them open. And you see little bits of words and letters pull off the pages, and they're all floating toward her head. She touches the crystal pyramid, and it becomes like a movie, effectively, and that you can see down below. Oh, right. Let me. You see Ikram. The ocean on the beach is being drawn out by about 50 feet. Water receding. And you see some of the buildings, the rot on it crumples and just becomes mush and crumples off. Let me rewind. And kind of rewinds time and goes out to display a movie out at sea with some sort of merchant vessel out at sea. And clearly has some of the shadow rot, likely sailed from either Ikram or another western coast here. As you can see a little bit beyond that by a good 10 miles or so, keeping their distance, the Omega Curtain. And the shadow rot in the ship, you see people working hard to keep it scrubbed and clean and trying to keep it as in good shape as possible. The water in the direction from the Omega Curtain creeps with darkness that seems to almost connect, like this shadow rot creeps down the side of the ship and connects with this darkness from the Omega Curtain. And they start to grow and bloom, and the ship is encompassed with a mixture of water and the billowing black smoke of the Omega Curtain. Before you see a whole section of the Omega Curtain spill forth from the curtain, pouring over the ocean, and then another, like seams are ripping in the Omega Curtain, and it's just pouring over the ocean, and down across until the entire width of the horizon is the Omega curtain barreling towards the camera. Then it catches up to Ikram, where where the water's being drawn out, and you see some of the buildings crumbling. And as you look, it pans out towards the ocean as now, about as high as you can see, the Omega curtain rolls across the ocean surface, released in here, and reaching, about to reach Ikram. Probably, I mean, at the rate from which you can gather, probably 2-3 minutes or so before it reaches land. Right, so we don't have much time. I have sent a mass message to everyone in this quadrant, alerting them of the danger. So far, there seems to be an actionable plan being put in place by some of the leaders of the kingdoms to relocate to the Feywild, whilst we figure out what the hell is going on here. Right, so I don't know what you can do to help. I've stored your ship, Evie, in a floor within the Omega Tower. I hope you don't mind. I figured you'd want to keep that. If you have anyone that you want saved or need picked up, we have time while I manage this Omega protocol to perhaps make 3 stops across this area for small groups. If you have anyone that needs saving or help moving them to the Feywild, if you're...
Yes.
Okay, choose your 3 and let me know.
When you say this area, what do you mean?
This quadrant, it seems the others are intact. This, whatever this shadow rot has interacted with the Omega Curtain in an unforeseeable fashion, allowing it to break free from its binding in this quadrant. Unfortunately, it's crept all the way out to sea, and I do believe this is it.
It's just Ikram, or...
This entire quadrant of the world. The other 3 seem to be all right so far, although I'm trying to figure out...
Do you understand what this means? Every business holding I have is going to be quite literally liquidated. Oh man, goodness.
Oh, no.
This is terrible.
Evie's just gonna start cackling.
I don't know what you just said.
Oh man, that sucks.
Yes.
Oh.
You said this entire quadrant of the world. Okay.
Yes. Unfortunately, the shadow rot will just continue to creep and creep and creep. And once it reached the Omega card, I would not have expected this. But here we are.
Supremely inconvenient.
Markon's gonna rush over to his room to go get something.
Okay. 3 places I can do. We have time if we hurry.
3 stops.
Yes.
Alright, well, I can think of 2, but besides Ikram, of course, I'm sure that's our first stop. What about everyone else? Do you have places here that you need to stop and get people?
Only one in Ikram. We'll be able to make a stop off there if we are happening by it.
It's just below. We have about 2 minutes before it's swallowed. They are already teleporting folks to the Feywild. They'll be all set. But
I shan't waste any time. And he's gonna cast teleport and teleport himself
Cool.
to his bookstore.
I could have taken me with him. I have plane shift that I could do if someone can just get me to Tassos. Or we could all go
fine.
together, whatever.
Wait, will I need to be able to teleport to get the other people? to your
Dan, I
location?
sent you something over Discord.
Okay. And for what, Maeve?
She's asking if she's going to need teleport to retrieve the people from the other 2 locations, or if
We will move the tower itself. I will phase it over. If it's here on this continent, I can do it easily. We'll phase it up to 2 more locations. But there's only about a minute and a half left for the city below.
Okay. Well, if it's Ikram, can you just get Thaxel down there, or do I need to send
She snaps her fingers and Thaxel goes down.
Okay, great.
Thaxel, you're in the Davin Star. You find yourself in the drinking room in the Davin Star estate. So yes, she's down. She's down with her husband.
Thank you.
Tassos is in that same room.
Have all the whiskey you can.
Yeah, there's already some servants on it. Okay, sorry. Let me open up this. So I will jump over quickly then to Harlan. Do you have anything that you want to collect down here that you want to role play out?
Yeah, so he's got a teleportation circle. I forgot to ask, is there a teleportation circle in the Omega Tower as well?
There isn't, only because of the security risk of it, but
Okay.
you can use the door if you have the key, or
Sure.
you know, we can always retcon that. You know, you can unlock a door there. I'm pretty sure there's a door already in Ikram. So if you have the key, you know that you can just unlock that door and go back to the.
Great. So I would know then that I could do that. But yeah, he would immediately go for, looks like the basement area of this bookstore, which seems like some sort of rare text, like reclamation, or not reclamation, but restoration area, where he has several books laid out, and he's ignoring the ones that are currently out in the process of being restored, and he's going to go to what looks like a very old dusty chest at the back, pull out 2 books from that, which he will tuck neatly into his robes, and then he'll kind of glance at a few other items in there. There's, looks like a title deed, and then a single kind of pocket watch, which is stopped, and he'll leave those. He won't take those.
Oh,
And he
interesting.
will immediately begin making his way towards the entrance. So it's a specific door that he has to reach with the key. Sorry, just remind me on the logistics. In like a specific part of the town, would it be the area they had to go to previously to get into the Omega Tower?
I think so. It's I think the entrance back is in that the Davenstar estate at the top of the hill.
That's fine. I actually won't worry about that. I'll just
Okay.
use the Voyager's staff to cast 7 charges to do teleport again, just to teleport back up into the tower.
Okay. Dunk. You have returned, being keyed to the tower. You are kept in one piece. Zoop. Up you appear back in the room. Welcome back. Sorry, Maeve, did you have anything down here in Ikram that you want to handle, or no?
Not in Ikram, no.
Okay. All right.
I texted you where the other spots were.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool,
Yeah,
thanks.
no worries.
So Thaxel, Tassos is there. All right. Oh, and he runs over and gives you a big embrace. I want him to sit down in a chair and slap his leg now, but
Yeah, okay, get that shut
No
the fuck
time.
up.
We'll be time in the tower.
right. All right. Well, listen. We got everyone out. I think even Magdalena. Everybody's clear. It's just me. I had to make sure that we locked down everything that needs to be locked down, and took care of everything that needs to be taken care of. We've got Oliver and Ural have made it over. Everyone's been teleported. I think we're good to go. Are you coming with me?
You're coming with me.
I'm coming with you. All right.
You're coming with me. But grab some whiskeys. Grab some whiskey. We don't have enough time.
Right.
Alcohol.
There's like 2 servants left that are scooping that up. Right. All right. They'll listen. I can come see you in a bit, but I have to go with my people first. Make sure they settle into the Fae. Can you drop me off in the Fae? Damn it. Can you meet me in the Fae? No, I'll
That's where
message
we're
you.
going, right?
I don't know. I
Yeah.
have no idea.
God damn it! Yes, I'll go.
I'll
find you.
Yeah. All right. You know we'll find each other always, and I'll lean in for a smoochie. And then he runs off too. Yeah, that's awesome.
I came down here for nothing. Oh my god.
I appreciate you. He's running off to his the teleport just to make sure the family is taken care of and set up and everything.
I'm not family.
Well, he's asking you to come with him.
Wow, what a
The Davenstar extended family. He's in charge. So, but he's asked you to come with him. He's, if you want to go and then meet
I
back.
don't have a way to get back to the tower without a key, so fuck this. I'm gonna go back to the tower.
All right, I will message you as soon as I know we're safe and settled. I'll send you a message immediately.
Better.
Oh, you know.
And
But
then we're gonna try another thing in the room that's gonna have you slap your knee. Okay?
All right, I've been practicing. Okay, so he goes off to save his people, and then I guess so. Aphid doesn't know when you're going to be done, so just give me as much time as she can, keeping an eye. Like she's doing an incredible job multitasking right now, but just keeping an eye. You're on the monitor for anyone that's watching to keep an eye on you, and if you're you're kind of waiting now. And you nice. You can even look out the window and see the clouds rolling over and up, crashing into the ship, knocking them against the docks and rolling up the hill. And she right, and snaps her fingers, and you're teleported back up. Tum, tum.
Thank you. Okay, that was fun.
Okay. All right. Well. Where to next? Anyone else have anything they need?
Marcon's gonna return from the room, and say, "Can you get me to these specific coordinates?" And he's gonna hand her a sending stone.
Yes, I can do that. All right. Well, that's that'll be one. We've got 2 others after that.
Anyone else? Because I've got 2 locations.
Well, everything I need, love. My ship's here.
Harlan?
Fortunately, I don't have time to visit all of the places I would wish to, so I will defer to you too.
Alright. So she will give the locations, the 2 locations.
Okay.
She would like to go.
All right, you feel some turbulence in the tower as clearly the energy from this Omega curtain wave is crashing. Whoa! That's our right. That's our cue. Yes. Energy still, the words and such still floating from the books into her head. She is actually gonna. I think she's gonna ask Harlan for help. Harlan, would you be willing? I'm running calculations and trying to. There's a protocol I have to run, and it's quite consuming. Can I cast a spell on you to help you draw in this knowledge? You can help me in my calculations on...
Of course.
Thank you. And she casts a quick spell. Whoop, and you have now entered... most of the words are coming off the books into your head. You feel her sharing information. She's trying to process... how much time y'all have, what impact this is going to have on the area, and what effect this is going to have on the Omega curtain as a whole.
So yeah, would this be investigation or something like that to see how much I can help her?
Yeah, you can do either Arcana or investigation on this one.
It's a plus 10 either way, so that's 16.
Okay. You aren't at the point yet where you're processing what might happen after, but as far as this area, you have backed up her thoughts so far and having enough time to get them to make these other stops. This is indeed consuming. Coming in, tears have formed on the... It's sort of like a difference in air pressure where it's no longer air, it's a shadow rot stuff. And so it didn't have the same resistance that the innate magic and values of the prime material had. So it's flooding in, it's tearing everything that's been holding it back, and this entire quadrant is collapsing. So you're just effectively able to back up what she's been processing so far. It seems to be accurate, which is important to her, very important to her.
I'll just kind of focus on doing that, and Harlan is gritting his teeth a little bit as he realizes how very much this is going to affect things going forward.
Okay. Off to the Omega Tower from that shuddering resistance of a turbulence. It phases, and now it's in a much clearer area. If you're looking out any of the windows, they're illusionary windows, and you can summon them at will, but you can see what's actually outside through them. And you can see you're in a very chilly, frosted, snow-covered mountainous area, likely down in the Dragon's Maw. And, yes, we are at your first location directly below. I don't know if there are any doors down there, but if you wish to have me simply teleport you and anyone that is touching you, daisy-chained included, I will do so in, I'd say a minute and a half. That's all I can spare here.
That's fine. Thank you.
Of course. Then she'll snap you down so you don't have to use any spell slots.
Perfect.
Okay, you
so
find yourself down there.
Yeah, she's going to go find her seer, because she only has the seer in this location, right?
Yeah, yep, there's other... The tribe is there,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just a seer in this location. Mhm.
Okay, yeah. So she'll go find the seer,
Okay.
hopefully very quickly.
Nice. You hustle through the heavy snow, and they know you here. At least, if you've been introduced before. And you come across a seer. Huh? Oh! Ha ha! Oh, it's you! You're back!
Yes, we don't have time.
Oh.
Tell everyone to escape to the Feywild, to, honestly, Shadowfell, anywhere is better than here. And then you're coming with me.
And of course. And she tells a few people that immediately listen to her and race out and start doing their own plan. All right, they're gone. Let's get out of here.
All right, and she'll take her hand and just wait to be phased up.
Okay. After, it's not long. And boom, you both come back up to the town. Whoa! Wow! Where are we now?
Oh, we're in a tower. Just settle in here, and she'll show her to like the study area and say, "I'll be back." It's a bit urgent at the moment.
All right. And she just kind of.
Yeah.
I have a question about that later, love.
Oh,
We know her.
Who is she?
oh yes, you do, don't you?
You know her. What? Okay, I guess we can talk later. What?
Let's see.
Oh, Dan, I just pinged you on Discord.
Oh, nice. Thank you. All right, let's see. All right, I've got that. I have.
Axel, do you have like bottles of alcohol on you?
Probably do by this point, yes.
I have one.
Oh,
I have
that's
the absinthe
cool.
you gave me.
Ooh. The next stop, right? Next stop. May I see the sending stone, Balkan?
Oh, here you go.
Oh, thank you. Yes. And you feel once again that turbulence as the southern Omega curtain is also poured in, and then it goes back to steady and settled as you've arrived in yet another area. We are here in the largest tent below, I believe, and you see in the pyramid, the crystal pyramid, a really large tent set up among many other smaller tents, very military encampment style.
Okay.
Yes, minute and a half I can give you.
Yeah, that should be all I need.
Great. Anything you need before I send you down?
No, just the way back up.
I will collect you in 1.5 minutes. Anyone touching you can return with you.
Okay, sounds good.
And she snaps, and then boom, and you're just inside that big tent. You find a couple guards, snap to attention, and sitting before a grand war planning table is the individual you're looking for. Hey, hold on, hold it, ho. What are you doing here?
There's my boy, and Marcon's gonna give him a big hug and whisper in his ear. We gotta get out of here.
Right.
I don't have a lot of time to explain.
Okay.
All I can tell you right now is this entire, and he's gonna say it very hushed so his guards don't hear. He's gonna say a large quadrant of the world is about to be gone.
Oh.
With the rod. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if you've noticed it. Like, I've been corresponding with him like the entire time. Anytime Marcon went to his room, he was going to go talk to him. He's gonna just kind of fill him real quick and just say, and he's gonna put his hand on his shoulder and said, "Hey, the fun is about rebuilding. It's all about rebuilding." And he's like, Marcon's gonna hold him so he can't go anywhere, and then he's gonna be like, "Bring me up." I don't know if he's gonna protest, but he's very pragmatic. So
nice. Okay. Yeah. Get plane shift, everybody. You know, and he just gives a snap, like, and they all hop to it and run out and start hopefully doing their thing. But it's not long after that dunk, the two of you appear back up in the tower. Oh, whoa, you are traveling in style, huh?
Right? That's pretty nice, right?
What do you want me to do? What can I do?
For right now, we just need to sit in this tower. I'm sure we were able to send a majority of your people to the Feywild, I believe.
Good.
Just know that I wouldn't get too attached to that area you were in. I wouldn't get very attached to it.
Thanks for coming for me.
Who all is up there?
Phrasing.
Sorry, I thought I was muted.
Yeah. Who all is up there? Are there people like from the party in there, or are they doing their own things right now?
I'm here.
Yeah, me too. I'm just watching all of this unfold.
Oh, Marco's gonna be like, yeah, I know I never really mentioned it, but and then he'll kind of like gesture over to the individual. This is Malik. This is my son, and he's going to present him to everybody. I raised him since he was 5. He's not biologically mine. Mine, doesn't work like that down there. But I've raised him since he was 5.
That's right.
Yeah, good kid in the best ways,
Yeah.
and by good I mean very, very bad. Very good
A
kid.
pleasure to meet you, Malik. My name is
I had a hard
Alan.
time thinking
Give
that
a
you
good
could actually
handshake.
be a father.
He is the best dad. You all want dads like my dad.
How old is he?
He's 20 years old.
You're dad.
I'm
so
sorry.
snickering.
I'm sorry to drop this on you so quickly.
What?
You guys would have met him eventually, I'm sure.
Oh,
He
yeah,
gets
right.
he gets after a lot, but
You're not wrong.
Oh my god.
You're not a dad. What?
Yeah.
That's all Daxel's gonna do.
Gonna give you a stare like.
What?
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Evie's
I'm
kinda
sorry that
friendly.
you're under these circumstances.
Indeed.
Oh, pay no attention to her. She has no manners.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Oh no, not you, man.
Oh, I was like, the fuck?
I thought no manners would have been self-explanatory.
I thought so, but I was like,
No.
Oh, wait a minute.
No.
Are you talking
Shit
about
about
me
to go
or
down.
Evie?
I'm talking about you.
Yeah, clearly you.
Mhm.
He's gonna sit down and put his feet up and kick his
Ew.
boots off.
Okay.
All right, you need me for something? Let me know.
It's like, sounds good. Yeah, that's about it for me though. This whole continent can burn down now.
Nice. All right, Aoife.
Technically, I believe it's actually going to be drowned first from the enormous tidal wave from the Omega Gallons.
Okay.
Never being
He's
dagger.
gonna go to the window to watch.
As you step forward and you think about the window and you want to see clearly, just keep spreading to an even wider, larger window till it accommodates like how much you want to see. And even here, you're not quite in the. You're a little further north than the where you were with the ice, but it's again, Omega Curtain has reached here. And this is a rear window, so you're watching it approach the Omega Tower. You feel some of that turbulence again. And you see this mixture down below. You can see a little bit of water rushing ahead, just crushing forests. The clouds, huge volume of clouds all the way up. I mean, you're in the tower, and yet still up to the sky are these huge rolling black clouds. And within it, swimming sideways, massive creatures. And you make, as it approaches this time, you hear those terrible low frequency horn sounds, like in like the Reapers in Mass Effect.
Love that.
As these,
Zimmerblom.
yeah, perfect, yeah. As these
Yeah.
huge creatures, far larger than the tower by dozens of times, swimming through the cloud that is pouring over. Right, last stop. Right, and as you give her the last location, you have effectively in the center of the continent of Vah'Sorel, anyway. This is just above Stonehurst, right? Stonehurst? Yes, quite a bit below us, but I can get you there. It's all right. Same thing. I'm gonna say I can give you 2 minutes. We're a bit ahead. We're pretty far in here. 2 minutes, but then we need to vacate this quadrant entirely. Yes.
Yes. And just before she lets her sender down, she'll turn to Harlan and say, "I won't forget that you let me use these other locations." And she'll phase into her autumn features and say, "All right, let's go down."
Yes. Oh, do consider using the key to return. I will pull you back, but if you're done earlier, consider using the key. I do not think we've ever had a location to Stonehurst before.
Oh, well, if it's worth doing it, of course I can do that for you.
Wonderful. Sorry to and she's boom. And you appear way down in Stonehurst. This is in the area just outside of the prison. What's its name's Embrace, the prison down there. But it's in the residential area outside where a lot of the jailers and other folks live. But this is apparently where Racine was. She has made that deal, procured super sweet puppy. And then, right? You see her. You're just a few feet away from her. Right. Maeve.
I know it wasn't expected, but things are progressing very quickly on the coast.
That's
We
wonderful.
need to get out. Is there? Oh, not for us, dear. For the Shadow Rot. Is there anyone else here, or is it just you?
Just me.
That's too bad. All right. Well, let's go. She'll take her hand.
Thank you. Right. Yeah, because most of your people aren't here. There's a bunch of... You know what? Let me do a quick roll to see,
sure.
because she's really good about getting people for you. So, in my head, she had just kind of arrived. But let me do a roll to make it, in case we've got anyone. Okay. All right. There are... right. Well, there are, of course, there are 6 new followers that I have for you. Oh, wait, this is Racine. Right, there's 6 new followers. If they're here. I mean, we're having a meeting. They're just upstairs.
Oh, fantastic. We'll take them with us. Send messages to everyone else. Go to the Feywild.
Feywild. All right.
Okay.
Oh, they're going to be so excited to see you. And she'll hustle up the stairs as she's sending message. And of course they are. They're like, oh, right. So this is a Grand Mavriel, but we're on a time frame. So just, right. What do we need to do?
Follow me, and she'll just go to the closest door
Okay.
and commit the building that they walked into to memory. And
Okay.
I don't even care if it's a broom closet. She'll open that door.
Nice. Wow, you see the great and wonderful power of Mavriel, right? In we go.
Now is the time. We're going to save ourselves. Thank you.
Awesome. So you all step in, Racine included. Oh, this is grand.
Let me settle you in, and she'll bring them off to the study and, not really introduce anybody, just tell them to all sit in the corner with the seer.
Oh, look at this and all these interesting looking people. And she'll sit down and and there's that sweet little puppy. She's gonna pet on the puppy. Okay.
I'm petting the puppy.
Harlan is just pacing back and forth, glancing out the window that Evie's watching out. Very, very tense.
Okay. You are a little bit ahead of the Omega curtain collapsing here this time, so you can see it approaching from a long distance. And it really does feel. Never have any of you seen anything on such a grand scale of destruction. Completely encompassing. It does not matter what is below it. Dirt, water, trees, building, rock. It is completely consuming everything. And as it hits the end of this mountain trail, it even starts, you see peaks of mountains getting knocked off. And this heavy black, well, again, miasma, it's more than just a simple smoke rolling over itself with creatures. With every so often you'll see like a slight glowing pair of gigantic eyes that are just like prowling the area within this cloud of smoke, and you hear those terrible sirens again, the terrible horns of impending doom. As they swallow up the land. The tower starts shaking again. Oh, right. And it's shaking more violently than before because, let's see how she's, there is a bit of an issue currently with the tower. Right, okay, so a slight problem. The tower is trying to do its best to actually keep this, at bay instead of immediately collapsing and filling everything. And we're running out of a bit of the energy we managed to save up since starting it back up. If any of you have any spells, powerful spells, or anything you can dump into this, she touches the crystal and it shifts over to that opaque crystalline nature. Dump them into this, and let's shift the whole damn thing out of this quadrant. We'll skip the carton, and we'll put. If you do, even if you do, where should we go? I'll pick a place if you can't think of one, but.
So I have nothing for you, but I can cast something.
Wonderful. Go ahead and start, Maeve. Should look at Harlan, sorry.
Oh no, I was just going to say Harlan could do the same, but I'll wait until after Maeve.
Oh, okay, no, she's just excitable. Right. Oh, Harlan, thank you. We can return to the portion of the world where your friends are, or your, friends, the other folks that use the tower. I don't have the energy to get to that other far side, which is like Steph's campaign. But the other, I can get to the other two. They're adjacent, more so than that one.
Is that a requirement? Do we need to get them?
We just have to leave this quadrant.
The Feywild.
Overnight.
I have to keep the tower here on the Prime. Oh, wait, Dan, you're not Racine anymore. I have to keep the tower here on the Prime, unfortunately. I can teleport all of you to the Prime if you wish. Once you're done pouring, we have adequate energy. But the tower, its presence is what's keeping the other three quadrants safe.
Then, unless anyone else has a suggestion, I would say wherever you think is safest for you in the tower.
Yes.
We're not staying, so.
Right.
No.
Right. The very closest. We will. Yes, let us escape to the closest quadrant, and then after that, I think we can travel to the one where your companions are staying. Very well. Thank you, coffee. All right. Any magical means, please pour them into now, if you would.
Maybe we'll just teleport in and just wait to know where they're going before she'll add that last little bit.
Okay.
How high of a level do we need?
Any spell slots that you have available, if you let me know what you're putting in, it'll go into the outcome of trying to make the tower move.
She will dump in, looks like a 4th level Guardian of Nature.
Okay.
Great.
It doesn't. It's up to you. It doesn't have to be a specific spell. You can for flavor.
No.
Mainly,
No,
she just
that's
needs
for flavor.
spell slots dumped in. Okay.
It's for flavor.
Harlan used his 7th level already, but he'll cast a 6th level, say, absorb elements to help kind of stabilize the tower and absorb any
I like that.
magical stuff that would otherwise damage him.
Markon's gonna put in a 4th level death ward
Ooh.
to kind of like protect the inhabitants from getting harmed too much.
Nice.
But mostly if he could selfishly just do it for the people that he knows.
Sure. Yeah, you can have that
He would
as your
like
coordinate.
sneakily do that. Yeah, he's just like, everybody else can kind of die. It's fine.
Nice. Let's focus on the. Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, if we have to focus it somewhere,
Awesome.
these people would be preferable.
Okay. All right, Thaxel, Maeve, Markon, Evie, or Harlan? No, Harlan, you already did yours. I'm sorry. Maeve, you did yours. Thaxel. So, Evie, any magic into this for you?
You know, she's got her curses and melee stuff, but I did want to roleplay a moment
please.
before
Yeah.
poofing off into who knows, it could be the 9 hells, I don't know. As with the description that Dan described, with what everybody was watching, she would stand at the window and almost start shaking a little bit, but not too bad, with almost a horrified look on her face because she had never seen anything like that before, and then turn around and her eyes are just big, and she will ask Thaxel for the abs.
Nice.
and take 2 drops and kind of look around the room, and it's almost like she's in a foggy haze at this point.
Okay.
But since she's never experienced something like that before, it's the reality is setting in of what's going on.
Okay.
And so she's kind of out of it.
Yeah.
But looking around the room, it's almost a sense of, I wish I had somebody here that had somebody. And then she kind of shakes it off and just, right, where are we going?
Oh, that's so good and so sad. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, yes, well,
Make the damn cry.
yeah, I know.
Axel just grab her hands. I'll grab her hand if she'll let me.
Only time that she will let you.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh,
I love it.
Axel doesn't like feelings either, but
Yeah. The whole tower's shaking and rocking violently. The cloud of this is pouring, getting close enough to almost touch the tower, which would be very bad. So, all right. I think that's enough. I'm going to hug me, and she puts both her hands on and just dumps every spell slot she has into it, and it shakes. All of the rocking, shaking, and violence disappears. The lights inside the tower dim way down, become black. Just this soft, pulsing glow of this pyramid-shaped crystal kind of offers glow on your faces and forms for a minute. Right. Let's just give it a moment to reset. And the lights come on. That's typical 60-cycle hum to arcane power. Comes back up. Siren completely off now instead of low volume. Lights back to full brightness. And outside through the windows, which had gone blank as well, the windows power back up, the magic. And outside you see nothing but sky all around you. Way, way down below, as you look down, you see that same black miasma clouds way, 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 way down below. But you are just floating high in the sky, clouds in every direction. And if you are walking around, the window will either move with you or a new one will appear. But as you walk around, taking up a little portion of the window that appears on the opposite side of the tower, it looks like a few buildings of a rather large city. So I'm assuming Evie's the one looking mostly. So as you look, you're like, I need this window bigger. I can't see. We're too close. The window enlarges to the entire side of like a third of this entire circle, ceiling to floor. And you see 2 floating cities, the twin cities of Sandir, floating before you in the sky.
Way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
And with that, as one of your new followers, Mavriel, completely relieves themselves in an inappropriate place, we'll take our bio break. The tiny touch early.
Evie's jaw drops.
Our cities in the sky.
Rowan's just kind of stroking his beard.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Oh, no.
Axel thinks she drank
Say
too
in the
much.
sky?
Not you degenerates here. No.
Is this
Really? Speak for yourself, love.
the which campaign is this again?
An extremis.
And extremis.
That's what I
Yeah.
thought. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Sweet. Let's fuck shit up
There
when
you
we
go.
come back.
All right.
I'll put
Oh,
this-
no.
Really good, man.
Mhm.
Ooh.
What, you don't want to fuck shit up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Aww.
I actually
Look it up.
do.
Yeah.
Yes, we're the evil people.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we do.
We still.
nice.
Like chaos reign.
That chaos, right?
Mhm.
I'm so
Yes.
I'm so glad my other character is not there right now.
No kidding. You do not want. Yeah. That's amazing.
He would not survive. He's only level 3. He's just a baby.
Great.
Babies, yeah.
See in the
Yeah.
sky?
He's just
What?
a baby.
I
Are we
feel
gonna
like
adopt another adventuring party into this weird
No.
parasitic
Please.
relationship?
Oh, they're not even here. They're not even here.
they're long gone, thankfully.
Yeah.
I was
So
like,
it
I'm not
doesn't matter
doing
what we do.
that.
Yeah.
Let's burn a city.
You're not wrong.
Like the Forsaken did.
Nice.
I'm
That's
so
true.
glad he's not here. It's like, don't kill my baby, please.
God.
Awesome. So if anyone doesn't know, we take a 10-minute bio break. I'll put our BRB screen up, and we'll catch you all very soon. Here we go. Yay! Oh my goodness, I need more coffee with booze.
So Marcon has a son.
He does. His adoptive son.
I love it. I love it.
Well, I'm sure we'll talk about his backstory later on.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, but that is not Marcon's biological kid though. He can't make kids. He is sterile.
Convenient. Oh, our floating city picture. Sweet. Is he a human? Did Dan describe him and I missed it?
So Malik is actually a Wanti.
Oh, okay, okay.
But he looks very human, but he has snake scales like on his chest and his arms.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so they can get covered up easy.
Nice.
He also has a very toothy maw, but you can't really tell unless you get in real close.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like you do.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do if Evie tries to screw your son?
He's 20, so
Yeah.
hey, it is what it is.
She's just gonna try and get with the relations of everyone in the group. I feel it.
Probably.
Already been with Axel's brother. Gotta get with Marcon's son.
Yeah, he raised him since he was 5. So Marcon found Malik when he was 20 and Malik was 5.
Oh.
Yeah, Marcon's 35 now.
Aww. For a split second, I forgot how old Maeve is. I'm like, did I give Maeve an age? Oh yes. Oh yes. She's an old lady. Oh, it's so nice to be back. I missed
It
you
is
guys so much.
Yeah. I had a little bit of a shitty day. It wasn't like a horrible day. It was just like one of those days where it was just like, all right, I'm tired of this work thing. Let it be over for right now.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, friend.
Yeah, I'll come back to it later.
I had a couple of long weeks, but actually today wasn't so bad. I got to paint minis with Steph. It was fun.
Nice. I didn't get to catch it. I saw the notification though.
Yeah.
There's a VOD of it, right?
There is a lot of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be sure to check it out. I didn't get a chance to catch it live.
That's
I was in the maelstrom, the work maelstrom.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah. It's all right though. It was a situation that wasn't. It was the way it was handled, not what actually happened. So long story short, the work that I had to do was finished. I didn't report it correctly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the work's done. It's just it wasn't reported correctly. So they needed a response on a certain thing within like the next 2 days, and I was like, oh shit. And then I let them know that, and my boss heard about it, then I heard about it, so it's all right.
Yeah.
It'll pass. Like
Sure. Yeah, it just sometimes that feels real shitty. I totally get it.
Yeah. But it'll get better.
I hear you. Well, you know what'll make you feel better? Go back and watch those TikToks. Here, I'll get you some that are a little bit more up your alley. Hold on. Hold your horses.
I actually didn't see the ones that Tasha posted. Hold on.
Shit. Oh, gonna be like this.
She put them here. Okay.
Hold on. I will find you some. Well, it was. It started with a discussion that, TikTok has just learned, the things that will set you off that you didn't even know will set you off. Then we started sharing those videos, and then let's see here. I'm sure I've got some good ones for you there.
I don't know how I feel about that Kylo Ren one, and it's not what you think it is. I don't feel like that's a sexy pose.
It is. That's not what is getting us. It's the gesture.
The come sit on the lap gesture.
Yeah.
God, fuck me, yes.
I guess. I don't know. I don't get it.
Particularly the pirate one.
I feel like there's better.
Yeah, the pirate
That
one I
seemed like
understand.
That seemed like the most sincere of them all.
Yeah.
The Darth Maul one is very aggressive.
I thought the
Darth
Darth Maul
Maul
one
just-
was the one that worked best for me because I mean,
I
look
do
at that,
like
man.
his
That's a
pose a little
powerful
bit better
Sith.
because
Yeah.
his leg isn't
His
like
leg
hanging
is,
over
like,
the couch leg like
right
a
here.
degenerate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this one because at least it's like it's a little bit more centered. His leg has a place to rest. The other one, it just felt like he was swinging his leg over.
Better framing. Better,
Yeah,
way
better
cinematography.
Yeah,
the Darth Maul one is
Yeah.
superior. Yeah,
Oh yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Oh, Tasha, maybe share the lady pirate with them so that they.
Yes. Okay. Where's my phone?
I'm like looking and I'm like, oh, do I need to share that with you? I don't know if you guys need to know that I favorited
Because I don't
that.
think that pose was zaddy enough.
Yeah.
It wasn't zaddy enough.
Mm-hmm.
He could have did a little bit better.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I like the pirate one better though. This one's a lot better.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I like it because I was like, what the fuck? He's in his sweats. This is not attractive. Oh, wait. I see I see what's
And he-
going to happen here.
Then he puts the hat on, and now he's a pirate. I think.
Right.
Yes, he's a pirate.
And has extremely strong arms.
And he did that really hard slap, which is
Yeah,
I feel
that
like
was
what
like-
resonates is like a
Yeah.
boom, like to
It's
just
like
to
I could
show
hear
you.
it.
Yeah.
Aww. He's a weasel.
He says, "God damn." Okay, I need to go back to Darth Maul too. I need a good like balance here.
Okay, I like what's her name? Cutthroat Jackie.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Cutthroat Jackie. Like, so that originally reminded me of
missing more?
Evie.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
And I was like, fuck.
Oh my god, I just found Tassos. This is not what I was looking for, but
Oh, it wasn't when
Are
I
you doing more?
Yes, we're
I'm catching up on the other ones. Hold on.
are you getting caught up?
Oh gosh, what?
Yes, I love that sound.
I didn't
The
see
Cassandra
this.
cosplay
Oh,
one.
fuck.
I feel like I understand that on a new level
I'm
now.
ready to go
Seeing this
grab my
woman do
phone
it.
now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now I get it even more.
Oh my god.
Ooh, yikes.
Tassos.
Are we muted?
No, not at all.
Oh, that's
for
great.
fuck's
I
sake.
don't mute. I keep us live always. Yeah. In fact, I'll unhide us now
Sorry.
too. Hello, everyone.
Oh my goodness, well, putting my phone away.
Why would you do that?
I always do.
Jesus,
I never
Dan.
mute. I never, ever, ever have muted it. I
never,
always keep
ever-
us live. Keep
I'm
it
just
hot
so
'cause
used
we're
to
hot.
the rest of us
Yeah.
muting us.
I can't believe we're here right now. That's so crazy.
Wild, huh?
Yeah.
She rolled for it because no one had like a clear thought on whether where they didn't care, right? Get us out of here. That's what's important. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I rolled and like, well, it'll be that or the Stormfall side, because I wouldn't want to step on Steph's campaign, and not, and
You wouldn't mind.
yeah, I'd be like, you're in. I don't know what's
He's in
here.
chat.
Steph? Yeah. Yeah, seeing that about here in Extremis. And an interesting place, these two cities. There's a lot of interesting lore over here. And a different way about things. So this will be interesting. At least until the tower, does its recharge and can bamf over to Stormfall, if that's where you all want to end up.
Yeah, they're like our besties and shit.
You can chill at their keep. I'm sure they'll love that.
Can we do that? So I can mess them up.
Daxel, the horrible house guest.
I am the worst.
Their keep is surrounded. They have 500 acres, right? This invisible water slide, long story, down to this beautiful pond behind their keep. But there's so much wildlife there. There's a dryad that protects it. There's treants. There's a bunch of wildlife. But I just picture Thaxel either befriending it all or eating it all.
Yes. Yeah, well, if it's nature,
Yeah.
she's gonna connect to all that shit and adopt them. Let's be real.
Interesting. Nice.
She's gonna adopt the dryad. She's gonna adopt the treeant and name him Treebeard, not after anything. And then she's gonna go over and I don't know, plant a garden and then fuck shit up inside the keep itself.
Nice. There's a super powerful mirror because there are 3 ley lines that intersect, which happens nowhere else in this world below the keep, which is why it was built there. And there's a mirror that's powered by it that does like wish spell level kind of things, like deck of many things kind of items.
Ooh.
Like you have to be careful what you ask for, what you're thinking while looking in it. I'm sure it would go really well.
No. She's no.
They have it locked in a room way underneath the keep.
Smart. So there's the other puppers.
I mean, there's a spare room because Kaylin.
Who's Kaylin?
There's Kaylin. That was so funny. Dan! I'm like,
I love that he got in trouble for that earlier.
It was really funny. It was really funny.
Yes, it wasn't me.
Oh.
I was laughing so hard. I was like, ha ha ha.
We'll see if Lennox survives. Like, no, wait. Oh,
you.
Steph. Oh, sorry, Steph. Here's a
Back for
free
the
bunk.
rest of
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep, there's River. You get the creepy doggy legs.
Oh. Sweet. Okay, let me pull my notes back up.
Sammy.
And we now have... Alright, what's this? Okay. Alright. Augustus is so cute. We are back. We have everyone, of course, pay no mind to the actual sand and ground down here. This is just a visual representation of the 2 flying cities. It's all empty space beneath it, down to the rolling Omega curtain that actually goes as far as you can see, seeming to be the base of this portion of the world. Not only forming its borders, but the base. Afa will probably let you know all that. Oh, all right. She moves her hand around, open the window up so the entirety of the wall all the way around is window. You'll see there's plenty of sky here, yes. Some floating cities, of course. Down below the Omega curtain is held not only as the barriers, but here as the bottom of this area. There's no land, no water, just certain doom down below. So the cities, much of this was abandoned very, very long ago. And oh, thank you, Demon. Most of this whole entire quadrant was abandoned quite some time ago, but those that resided found a way to survive. Their ancestors did, and now there are a sparing number of cities that float about this quadrant. These 2 I will have to look up. I have not been here in quite some time. But yes, don't expect to land anywhere outside of these cities. We need time to recharge before we can head off again. We're a bit stuck here, exactly here, until it recharges. And you see out of the window as she's saying this, there are at least 3 flying airships, which you, I don't think, see in the rest of the world, that are departing the closest city and flying over toward the tower. Right. They can see us because we're running on reserves. Yes. I think that I can manage this. Give me a moment. Please take your time, rest, see to your companions. I will need but a few minutes, I think, to work my magic. She gives a wink. And heads up to the upper, like the actual penthouse above this that has access to the outside of the tower. What would you all like to do, being left in the control tower here, your people being 1 level below in the library section?
Right, we have control of the tower.
You can try and mess with stuff if you want. Oh, you might be muted.
Vah'Sorel,
Oh, you were upset.
Marie.
Yeah.
I know you could tell I was saying Vah'Sorel Marie, even if I was muted.
Yes.
Alec, I'm sad. So is Marcon's son with us, or is he also downstairs?
Who?
Marcon's son.
Downstairs in the library. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. Marcon,
What's up?
a son.
Yeah. I was gonna tell you guys about that one day.
Fuck.
It's a nice surprise. Didn't think you were the nurturing type.
Not in the way that you think. I found him when he was about 5 years old. Little asshole tried to pickpocket me.
Aw.
He wasn't quick enough. I snatched him up, and looking at this little urchin, little piercing red eyes, I was just like, what the hell? Looking at him, and I don't know. I got to get to know the kid, got him to steal some stuff for me, and then whenever I found him, he left the city with me. Apparently, he didn't have any parents, so.
So you became
touching.
his daddy.
Well, not at first. He was more of a go get me that type of person.
And
Well,
then you're like, I'm your daddy.
well, over time it was, he grew to be one of the only people I care about, and I'm proud to say that. That's my little boy right there. He's an asshole, but he's my asshole. He's my little,
He's your second asshole.
yeah, second, 100%.
Okay. That's so weird.
But yeah, whenever I took the job up initially for Rhea, he was already doing his own thing. So,
Yeah, we
Yep,
don't speak that name in here.
well, I mean, she was somebody that existed and still exists.
It's somebody that you used to know. So.
Yeah, just somebody that we used to.
Used to know.
Yeah, you didn't have to cut me off, Daxel. That's part of the song. Never mind. But yeah, I didn't think you guys would meet him like this, though. This is kind of dropped a bomb on you there. But
Yep.
I have an adoptive son.
Well, I'm glad that we got to meet him. I hope we're not too embarrassing for you.
Oh no, I'm not worried about you guys embarrassing me. I'm actually not even worried about him. He's something else. Well, I'll just say that. He wanted to go strike out on his own, and I'll be damned if he didn't do it. So
Entrepreneurial spirit.
anytime you guys have like seen me go to my room, I was probably sending him a message. So
Aw.
Aw.
yeah, just checking up on him periodically.
Aw.
Yeah, I let him do his own thing though. I don't like to bother him too much. He does have his entire gang to take care of. So I
You're
understand.
such a softie.
A whole gang
Yeah.
of mercenaries like yourself.
No. How do I explain this? My son's a bit of a warlord.
Oh. Oh,
So-
that's easy
What?
to explain. Your son is a warlord.
So how I ended up raising him was, whenever he was younger, fucking the wit on that kid is disgusting. I hate it. He always gets me with it. He would endear himself to these criminal organizations since he was 5. They would trust him because he was a kid, unassuming. They thought he was very trusting, but no, he would help me stab them in the back and take all their money. He was a great kid. We got over on so many other gangs. Then he realized, why don't we just unite them and control them ourselves? And that's what he's been doing ever since. Just uniting them under his banner. He's my little conqueror, and he's gonna smile.
Well, I am glad that we got to meet him. And the sooner rather than later.
I kind of wish it was later. There could have been
Oh.
there could have been a proper introduction. I mean, we had to get him out of there. I didn't know if he was gonna perish in that, so
Oh,
had to protect my investment. So
of course. And I think it's an important thing to stop for.
Oh yeah. But yep, I have a son. And I'm just gonna tell you guys like this. He can handle himself.
In respect.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I must say, I admire his initiative to strike out on his own. That is
Oh, yeah.
an admirable trait to have in a child.
Yeah, he had his own ambitions, and I was just like, well, what kind of father would I be if I didn't let him do it on his own? So.
Right.
Anything we shouldn't say about you or things that you've been doing in front of him?
No. What? He helped me do a lot of the stuff that
I-
I did. Like,
Look.
a lot of it.
So he understands the realities of what we do quite well.
Ooh, more than you know. Way more than you know.
Very well.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
Just didn't want to give away your secrets to your kid.
Oh, you guys don't know anything about me. He knows everything about me.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. He's whittling the bone. Perfect.
Nice, nice. All right. Does anyone else have anyone want to check in on their people or anything else, or you just want to kind of wait for Ava to come back?
I would like to
Arlen
check.
is flipping through one of the two books. It's a very simple, dusty black leather cover with no discernible binding, very worn binding, and he's going through page by page and just crossing out huge swaths of whatever's written in there as he waits.
Seeing that Harlan's doing this, Maeve will procure just a couple of glasses of brandy and walk over and say, "Sorry, Harlan, is there anything we can do to make it better?"
Oh, I do appreciate the gesture. I'm merely updating my accounts, as it were. He kind of pats the spine of the book. A list of all holdings, liquid or otherwise, which I've accrued in my short span. Room to improve now, I suspect.
Yes, just think of it as an opportunity to reinvest.
Indeed. And he always seems a little strained in his presentation, but right now he's very clearly tightly wound, and his responses seem more reflexive than anything.
All right, so she'll put down the glass and just kind of nod and leave him to himself since he's.
And he'll take a sip from it, but after that it seems to be very forgotten as he just continues flipping through the pages.
Okay. As you're all considering, in case you want to do anything else or checking with your people, little Augustus. Yeah. Okay. Augustus finds his way up. If he was, I forget. I know he's floating on the thing. He stayed for a while, but now he's here, and he's probably gonna run across Evie's feet and trip on your feet a little bit, Evie.
Hey.
And kind of look up at you as you.
No.
And it'll keep scurrying. It'll kind of run through like it's really excited and overshoot Maeve a little bit, and its little claws will slide. And then it'll slide bonk, butt first into Thaxel's feet. Looks up.
See, he's trying to get up in my lap.
No, I'm the puppy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Like, why are you ignoring me, Mom? Why? So we'll just pretend he's quit. I need you to. We're acting. Hi, baby.
Aw, Augustus looks at you. The three faces. One of them licks your hand a little bit, the inside of your hand. And then it scurries down and over to Maeve.
Okay, bye. It was nice.
She'll pick up Augustus and just kind of like cuddle him up sort of
Alright.
absentmindedly.
And then they're just all kind of, doing the panting and looking about.
So is he the new mascot now, or how's that
Cool.
working?
I just wanted one. and
That's
had
good.
someone get it for me.
I didn't know that was an option.
It is for Maeve.
It is for Maeve. Actually, one of the and she'll think of Racine and realize that it's probably a hot mess down there. So she'll send a message to Racine and just say, "Is everything all right? Is everyone being calm? Is anyone doing anything they shouldn't be?"
Right, well, everyone's drinking, which maybe is good, I'm not sure. They kept looking at the windows, and the windows kept getting bigger, and they kept seeing all the things going on. So they're drinking a bit, calming down. No, they seem to be relaxed now. As far as there's a very commanding young man here that looks fairly menacing, that I'm trying to speak with him a little bit about you, but he just very diplomatic, but I don't think he's really interested in following anyone.
I know who that is.
She'll send another message and just say, "Oh, no, just be nice to him, and accommodating, but no need. Thank you, Racine."
Oh, wonderful. I love to catalog some of this. Is it right if I walk around a bit? There's a...
don't stray too far.
All right, I won't. I promise. And she's terrible about that, so you know
Yeah.
she probably is going to.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. With that, you can see outside of the window Ava walking across the air over toward one of the outside of the tower. She's walked off the platform up top over to one of the airships have parked around in a circular fashion, and she's walking over to one of them. And you can see the people on the ship that are. It's pretty close enough where you see their faces kind of become captivated by Ava as she's speaking. And she holds up. She pulls from her pocket it looks from here to be a scroll. And just kind of shows it to them all, and they'll nod and kind of give a deep bow to her, like, if it's magic at play or if it's something that actually makes sense. But she's nods and says, gives a gesture, a wave of the hand, and they call about and fire up their arcane engines on their ship. And one of them stays orbiting the tower slowly. The other two head back to the city. Ava walks back up, somewhere up above, before coming inside and coming back down to your level. Right. So, that was a little more difficult than I expected, given I used majority of my spell slots. Had to recover one quickly, I forgot. Anyway, I think we're taken care of. We have permission to dock. The charging will take some time. I'm not sure exactly how long yet. Nothing too terribly long, but nothing in the next day or two. So I think you're welcome to remain here in the tower. I would advise, really whatever you care for. I can't leave the tower myself, unfortunately. I must stay within its zone of magic. So, but they will give you free transportation over to the city and allow you to rest and stay, or you can stay here in the tower while it recharges.
Why not? Well, let's hit the city, guys.
I'm fine with that. Actually, Ephrat,
It's not every day we see a floating city.
Exactly. If we go to the city, if anyone wanted to stay more permanently, is that a problem there, do you think?
Oh, no, well, listen, there are, I shared a quick link in our Discord chat. There are two cities here, the Twin Cities. So in this area, unfortunately, this entire quadrant, because the Omega Curtain runs below, disallows the use of teleportation magic. You cannot teleport from one city to another. All travel is done by airship. She gestures out the window. The only two cities that have the means to teleport between one another are the Twin Cities here, because they're the only two that are close enough to allow it. Short distances you can teleport across safely. There's a teleportation circle each in the center of the city for any official travel requests between the two. This particular city takes in refugees, often from the other city. A bit of an imbalanced structure here, unfortunately. There's a governor for each city, a president that resides over a whole assortment of cities in the area. This one, and of course I have these in the dock, but not. But if you're looking in the dock, there's Kentucky Fried Chicken Roderick Quincy here.
Yeah.
The colonel himself.
I noticed.
And she talks a little bit about. So I read some minds while I was talking with our friends out there on the ship. Some of them are on this gentleman, the Governor Quincy's payroll. A bit of a terrible human being, it would seem. Targets certain minorities of dwarves and tieflings, and fends most, blames them for the problems of the city, and has police on the payroll, and it's just terrible. That's the other city. Some folks, it's a difficult life there. The other city, this one, Zosa, is run by Governor Gotemna, and she's working very diligently against the other governor, and to allow refugees and to better everyone's lives and bring proper equality to all the residents. So we've landed adjacent to the right, the better city, in my opinion, at least for
So are you saying our plan to plane shift to the Feywild cannot happen in this quadrant?
Correct. Once the tower is powered, I can jump us back over to the section of the world where our friends reside. From there, we can easily plane shift over to the Feywild.
And is there anything we can do to expedite this powering, or is this a waiting game, as it were?
Simply waiting game, unfortunately. I prefer not to empower the tower with magic unless absolutely necessary, directly from our own magic. Rather gathers magic, innate magic, in the area to recharge, which is the far safer way.
I can't go get my husband, is what you're telling me.
Soon. Not yet, but soon. You'll have access to the tower's potential to use doorways sooner than we can teleport to the other quadrant. So if you have, I believe you have established, yes, in the Feywild, then you'll be able to use that likely in 2 or 3 days. We're probably looking at perhaps a week. We really spent all the energy holding back that Omega curtain from collapsing faster than it did. Quite a bit of energy to recharge.
Well, I guess we're on another holiday, friends.
Well,
A rather permanent holiday for some of us, unfortunately.
Oh, sorry, Harlan. I don't mean to be so flippant about it, of course.
No
Sorry
offense.
about this.
Well, I am in need of a seed fund, as it were. I'll likely spend some time procuring that. It seems there's commerce done in this place, and I'm certain I'll be able to find an angle into it somehow. What are the rest of you keen on doing with your week?
Oh. I don't know. Spend some money, find something unique, fuck some shit up. I'm not sure. If you need help, Harlan, I'd be more than happy to. I know I would follow your lead, but I'm quite good at greasing palms and getting many people to listen, not just one or two.
I've no doubt, and indeed I've seen your abilities firsthand enough to know what an asset that would be in a place like this. And the rest of you?
I'm not good at acquiring people to follow you because, actually, I take that back. If you need me to kill somebody,
That is a wonderful offer. And I must say, I will leave the accruing of persons to Mavriel, who's done an adept job of it, in a rather understating it by saying an adept job of it, has done a quite nice job of raising a force of her own, it seems. I find people to be the most complicated part of business. I prefer to focus on the realities of it. I'm going to acquire some wealth, and I am certain that the ability to make a person or two disappear, perhaps down a large furry gullet of some sort, is a welcome skill to have.
A smile's gonna flash across Marcon's face. It's like we should take Malik.
Of course.
We used to run a game similar like this.
Are you babysitting now?
He's your age.
He's a grown-ass adult.
Yeah.
Daxel.
He's 20 years old. He's your age, isn't he, Daxel?
I think I am 20.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
He's the same age
I am
as
20.
Nice.
If you're looking to make a couple people disappear and grease bombs, he's pretty good at that.
Well, we have quite the crew assembled.
Yeah.
And this would be wonderful. A sort of internship, as it were. A chance for him to experience the business firsthand.
He did strike it out on his own, but he did brute force a lot of that. But now I think it's time for him to learn nuance. I think that's the one thing that he's missing. Just needs to learn nuance. But he is a 20-year-old, so you know how that is. And then Marco's gonna like look over at that slinger.
You know what?
I don't
Certain
even
races age differently, okay? Mine's more graceful than your kid.
Do you know what he is?
No.
Okay.
Did you have it said?
Actually, I think at this point, Marcon would just bring Malik up to kind of like meet everyone because it's kind of informal. He'll give him the rundown. Like we're gonna be in this city for about a week, and then I'll make sure that you get your associates back because I know how important that is to you. But we're gonna go out there and we're gonna do a couple of things with these people. This is Maeve. This is Evie. This is Harlan, and last but not least, this is Daxel.
The one without manners. Yeah.
Yeah.
He gives you the double bird back.
If you guys take a look at Malik, his eyes are red, and like he has it covered up right now, but Malik has scales on his arms and on his chest.
Shut up.
Yeah, he's not a lizard person though. Yeah.
Well, doesn't matter. He's scaly.
Yeah. He is scaly though. Yeah.
I would like to. Well, since Daxel doesn't know the scaly part, she's holding something in her hand. She's gonna like go up to Malik and just look at his eyes.
So we're making our presence here in the city.
Oh, absolutely.
Nice.
Now we're not gonna make it too known. It really depends on what we're coming here to accomplish. So if we're trying to grease a few palms and acquire wealth, we should probably lay a little low.
Indeed.
All right. Sounds fun.
Evie, what about you, dear? What do you want to do?
Kind of shakes out of her daze with the whole city thing and just brothers.
You know what? Let's go. Harlan, you can get a hold of us when you need us, right?
Went to a brothel?
Indeed.
All right. Why not?
Wait.
And Maeve will transform into her summer form. Let's go, Evie. I'll go with you.
I don't know if I can go.
So, I don't think you can. I mean, you can go watch if that's your thing.
Yeah, what would you go there to do, Thaxel? Aren't you
I
married?
don't know. I want to do stuff, but
The internal struggle.
Nice.
I don't think I can. But
Come and watch or stay behind. I don't care. Let's go, Evie.
but wait, before you go.
Mm.
And she holds out 2 bone daggers. I didn't find a picture I liked, so I'll put this in our Discord.
Ooh.
So it's something fancy because it's a bone. So you can add leather to it or whatever for the handle.
Aww.
But you see one end. So she took both ends of the bone.
Mhm.
That's going to be the top portion. Then she kind of whittled it down to the point to make the dagger. Evie, she has never done this before, but I'm imagining she tried to do a simple rose, swirly, not intricate, but swirly pattern for a rose with a little line with little thorns to stick out. So that's for you.
Thank you, love.
You're welcome. And to Evie, yours is same thing, except she added little stars, but they're kind of like X's or little star, whatever, asterisks, like a constellation type.
Oh, thank you, Thaxel. It's lovely. And she'll kind of flip it around and put it in, on her belt.
Nice. Augustus kind of, nestles up still on the other side.
No.
He screws
Hey,
up.
baby.
He's
Two.
not allowed to watch.
It looks so very
Oh,
fancy.
Augustus. Right.
I mean, I can take care of Augie if
You're
you
going to
want.
babysit the dog while we're out?
What else am I doing?
Aw.
That's
Oh,
fair.
you're not coming to watch? All right, fine. Yeah, go ahead. Watch the dog.
Because that makes me jealous.
Oh.
As you set
Oh,
Augustus down,
wow,
he
that's
screws
deep,
over.
guy.
Right. So she will just use her speak with animals to tell Augie to be on your best behavior with Axel and let me know if she does anything she shouldn't.
Gives a couple screws
Yeah, I'll give
over.
it a kiss on each of its noses.
Aw.
And then,
Where's my puppies? Where's my
Awesome.
puppies?
Maeve, you get a quick message. Oh, Maeve, yeah. So you wouldn't play. I saw the airships, and then I was walking about thinking, where else can I catalog here? And there were stairs that opened up, and now I'm down. I went down the stairs, but they came out on a beach, and there's just ocean everywhere with a dock and this awesome-looking pirate ship. It looks like the other ships, just it doesn't have the arcane engines on it, but it says the Black Death on the back, and it's just docked here on this dock with endless ocean. What is this place? It's incredible. Is there think of the magic that must be?
That's... Wait, how did it...
Racing,
we're going.
don't touch anything, please. Actually, why don't you gather everyone together,
Right.
all, including our Dragonborn friend, and you can go on an excursion to the city. We're going to be here for a week or so before you get transported, so...
That's fantastic. Reassured, that's grand. I'll do my best. I'll find new followers for you, and I'll see what I can discover about the secrets of the islands. All right, I
Sounds
accept.
perfect.
Nice. And she'll round up your other followers and the seer, and Ava will say, "I'm sure the ship will be happy to see you over to the city. They're keeping watch for us. Apparently there are many a sky pirate here in this quadrant. It's really gone downhill since last I've been here. So they're going to protect us from the possibility of attack. But I'm sure they won't mind dropping you off. If there's any of the rest of you that wish to stroll the city, please head out now. You can message me at any time. Reach out in your minds and message me. We are close enough. I will hear you.
Can we make a door here? Okay.
I would love to try that. Please consider doing so, yes. It might not work for a few days, power-wise, but that is a brilliant idea.
Might as well, right?
Indeed. Very well, I'm going to get to work trying to better understand what exactly happened and what this means. Clearly, I don't feel the rest of the Omega Curtain will maintain its integrity now that this has happened. And I will start scouring my information in the library to figure out how to fix it. If it can be fixed. Let us hope. Best of luck to you all. Return anytime. Take care.
All right, keep the house warm.
So are we all going into the city? Right?
Yeah, why not?
Unless you're watching Augie.
I mean,
Well, I was watching Augie, but it's on. Okay, so
you can take Augie with you. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I'm sure they got dog parks somewhere.
Lose my dog, and we will have problems.
oh please, you're telling that
I'm just saying.
I'm a druid. I mean, can I study? Oh my God, is this a thing? Can I study Cerberus enough to Augie enough to where I can transform into him?
You might need some aid from some of the books here too to better understand what's going on. But I don't see why you couldn't give that a shot. Yeah, some practice.
That's really why she wants to babysit Augie. Let's be honest.
Augie's like up on your leg to be picked up.
Come here, baby.
Nice. All right. You'll. Good.
I was gonna say right before Vic. Shit. It's been so long. You know. Maven, Eve, you're going to the brothels, right?
Yeah.
And then Marcon and Harlan are where? Do what?
We're going into town as well, but I don't think we've decided exactly where yet.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna be looking around for different prospects, whether it be
Yeah.
whether it be semi-legitimate or completely illegitimate. We don't know yet. Yeah.
Okay.
I found, Marcon, the best businesses are like ice. There's a little bit above water and quite a bit more than.
Ooh, I like that analogy. Yeah, I like that a lot, actually.
Malik nods to you.
None of what you just said. None of what you just said. Okay.
All right.
Well, y'all have fun. Evie, can I ask you a quick question, like over here?
Fine, make it quick, love.
Cool. I'm just gonna make sure the others are still kind of walking away.
Sure. If they're disembarking, they'd have to go upstairs for it. So.
Perfect. Okay, random question. It's just something that has been sticking with me for like a while now. So not to be like offensive or whatever. Do you know the difference between someone like me and like someone? You say Malik was Dragonborn, right? No.
No.
Oh, okay, but a Dragonborn? Like the seer that just came poofing in a while ago?
I mean, there's a physical difference, yeah.
Yeah. You know, you could just ask Malik, right?
Oh, is Malik here?
Yeah, he's literally right there.
It was pulling. I was gonna try to pull Evie off.
Yeah, I think you said you'd wait until they all went upstairs. So you're good.
Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah.
upstairs. Just you and Evie currently.
Yes. So I'll refer to the seer. Forgot names in my notes. But yeah, you know the weird. Yeah. But you do know the difference, right? Yes.
I?
So when you said you fucked somebody that you think was my brother, you're wrong. It was like a Dragonborn thing, right? Right. Right.
She's gonna walk away quietly.
Right?
Mike, let's go!
Oh, you're muted. You're muted.
I'm gonna follow your lead, dear. Let's go.
What? So with that, yes, in a moment, Augie. So she's gonna wait until everyone is gone.
Okay.
And spend the 10 minutes or whatever to ritually. No, fuck it. She's gonna just cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
Augie, I'm gonna teach you some tricks, right? Simple tricks. And that's what we're gonna do. But I need to do something first before we go have fun. Don't get into anything while I'm doing this.
Yep. They all yip at you. Nice.
And she, if it's at all possible, she's gonna step outside.
Okay.
Right outside the tower.
You can go, if you go up to the tippity top, it sort of has large open arches where you can just step outside onto like a circular widow's peak, but circular.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay. Cold air, but fresh AF, as it's mostly just cloud and sky out here.
She will take out her pimp cup, right?
Mm-hmm.
And set it down. And she's going to, we'll pretend this is it, take off her ring, her we're not going to talk anymore tonight. We're taking off her family heirloom ring.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And put it in the cup.
Okay.
And focus really, really hard
Mm-hmm.
and try to scry on this supposed not dead brother of hers.
Ooh, juicy! I like it. All right, let me chickadee check our scry spell. I love it when there's things I'm not expecting whatsoever, and they're so good. Okay, let's see. You can see or hear a particular creature, yada, 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 wisdom save. Okay.
And since I'm very familiar,
Yeah.
it's the save modifier goes down by 5, right?
Nice. Invisible sensor within 10 feet of the target. You can see and hear. So it appears if you were there. So blah, blah, blah moves. Okay, yada, yada. Exciting. Okay.
And since I'm hoping the ring will help that connection a little bit, that's where she dropped it in the cup.
Okay. Oh, what timing. Okay, sure. So, yeah, you, right? That's how we go. You attempt to scry. And even though it's particularly difficult, of course, going through different sections like this, their roll was so terrible and the modifier was so high that you skip any sort of being pulled through the Omega curtain, instead just sort of find yourself traveling in a new place. The sun is in a different area in the sky, and you're fiercely flying through it. From up here, you look down at the land masses below, and make a quick survival check for me, just to see if you recognize any of the shapes of the continents. You've seen maps, so.
Survival is a 27.
Okay. You see very clearly the continent of Ephron, which you have, I don't know if you've traveled over there, but it's the continent from which our Stormfall friends hail.
Don't
Okay.
think so.
Well, with your proclivity for maps, I'm going to say you kind of recognize the outline, the shape, and then you get closer still. And hang on, I need to check something super quick. Super quick.
Is it Epheron? Is that the name?
Yes, Epheron. Okay. just gonna think about stuff. It's at the keep. Oh no! Disguised as someone. No, just kidding.
Oh god. Oh god.
Okay. I think your timing might end up with a triple whammy. That's exciting. I apologize for the hang up. Okay. You don't know that's it, but I'm gonna use my math. That's great. Okay. That's amazing. Okay. So, oh my gosh. All right. And it pulls into a rather large, not quite a castle. It looks like a large city, and there's just this grand building, not built in the manner of a castle with all the protective walls and inner walls and such, but rather just a really large building, maybe for commerce, just a wealthy city. And through the window, your senses push. And, okay, you find yourself going up a spiraling staircase behind a lizard folk. Not something you've seen since you were but a child. This lizard folk has grown a bit, but as they kind of turn and look out a window as they're walking up the stairs, those are definitely your brother's facial features, just grown older. Walks up the stairs, knocks on a door as he arrives on the next floor, checks the hallway both directions, knock, knock, knock. Beautiful door encased, wrapped in gold trim. You hear a voice, come in, and pushes the door open and steps inside. And because your vision is tracking him, you see just the form of someone off to the right-hand side, woman, walking very tall, confident, stride over to get something from a table. It sounds like you hear the rustling of some scrolls and paper. Your brother sits down, puts one leg up and the other, leans back in a rather comfortable-looking chair, pulls a few pillows out from behind him, and kind of tosses him behind the chair. All right, so is he here? When's this going to happen? And as the sensor kind of floats down, and the other person comes into sight, sitting across from him, you see.
Look at your text messages.
Oh.
I was like, I message you on every possible thing.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, so across you see a female form sit down. You can't quite make out features. It seems to be a bit where everything else within this 10-foot radius is rather clear. This individual is not. And you hear sort of a garbled voice, Charlie Brown, wah, 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 right? And it's, all right, this thing always makes me nervous. Like, whatever, right? This is what must be done. And then, how long does this scry spell last? Let me just up to 10 minutes. Nice.
Hell yeah!
So you get about 9.5 minutes of garbled talk and one end of a not a too personal conversation, judging from what your brother's saying. But what you're gathering is he talks about payment. He talks about, I've been at this a long time. I can't have anything go wrong in the finish line here. Like, are you sure they're going to show up? You hear in reply. And then, the windows blow open, and wind gusts into the room, and a blinding light appears, and just totally screws with your scry for a moment. Before the light dims, and standing floor to ceiling, these tall cathedral ceilings, McGregor in planetar form, or solar form, stands here. You have accomplished the task I requested to your brother. Yeah, I have. Are you going to give me what is mine? And your 10 minutes runs out as you're sucked back out of the room, back into your body. You find yourself standing with the wind blowing across the upper platform there outside of the tower. That familiar smell, that your brother had, that loving sibling smell still in your nose a bit.
She'll stay out there for a minute.
Make a quick perception check, if you would, with advantage, as it would be kind of easy to see during that. Like, in the moment, you were just taking everything in. I'm going to let you process it now.
Perception 25.
Oh, okay. In your brother's hand was a piece of your pendant. On McGregor's waist were the other 2. 5 in total. You have 2. He now has, well, if your brother's giving it to him, we'll have 3. I just did a roll for this before stream, so I'm like, oh, okay. I guess. How fortuitous.
I need a drink.
Okay. As you process, I'll backtrack a little bit as everyone else sort of boarded this ship. Evie, from a sailing standpoint, it's a fine ship, and in many ways is like a merchant ship that you would be accustomed to, even akin to. Well, the Black Death is a little fancier. It holds a little less cargo, fewer passengers, but is much faster. But you see these 2 arcane engines, one on either side, and Harlan, if that piques your interest at all, is also on either side of the ship's hull. There are some metal brackets that protrude from either side, and rings that seem to have some magnetic floating sort of force, where the giant arcane crystals sit within the metal rings on either side that seem to power these airships. You even wonder, Evie, if that's something that you might be able to affix to your own ship, as that seems to be the only difference between the ships and yours at first sight. The crew seems like to give you every courtesy. Whatever Ava did worked really well. The captain greets you all. Yes, welcome, esteemed guests. How may I help you today? Are you seeking travel to the city? Well, I will get you there post-haste. What are we waiting for? And he yells around at the crew. Please make yourselves at home. Watch the edge of the ship. And we'll be there in no time at all. Yes.
Is this the primary form of transportation around here? Sky ship?
Yes, it is. We have a number of different types of ship. We have... This is the type we use for security, local security from the pirates, unregistered ships and crew that carry about more nefarious business.
Horrible folk pirates, of course.
Oh, yes.
Where would we go about acquiring one of our own?
You would have to speak with the harbor master, and they can set you up with the proper paperwork to speak with the United Airship Federation and get all the paperwork underway to find yourselves proud owners of your own ship.
And if you would be so kind, you've mentioned pirates now twice, I believe. The dastardly folk, of course. Where are they attacking these horribly vulnerable vessels?
Oh, they don't attack the city too much, unless they have some more devious plots. Sometimes they raid the city. Small raids, mind you, to take goods from the harbor, typically. Most happens during travel from here to the Atmos Isles, the next closest city. But again, it depends on the ship you are traveling on. We have the Condor, one of our grandest ships, that rarely gets attacked, of course. It's armed to the teeth. But if you stray much further than the city, even if you try to travel between our city and our sister city, you may encounter some pirates, so do be careful. They're dastardly,
And are there
terrible folk.
security patrols in the area to keep travelers safe, of course?
Yes, we tend to limit travel and channel people through the teleportation circle instead, so the patrols aren't quite what they used to be when most of the travel was done by ship. But there are some light
I
patrols.
So these dastardly blackguards realize that the space between this city and the next city is ill-patrolled, but often comes with ships, and think to themselves, that would be the perfect place to steal a ship of our own, or the things on it, of course. I
Yes.
understand.
Indeed.
He's just going to glance at the rest of the group.
Nice. Indeed. Oh. A pox upon the people, yes, indeed. A blight. Yes, well, and you're already like halfway over to the city, and you find yourselves it's awesome, docking, and they quickly pass through. Even though they are part of the city's guard, there's still protocol. There's still this red tape they have to go through to dock. And finally, the docking process is longer than the flight. You're finally able to disembark. The captain he has permission to give out like temporary notes. Head to the harbor master. They will verify your names and such, and allow you on through there. They'll give you a pass for a week, and if you wish to extend that, simply return to the harbor master. We'll be back at. We'll be patrolling your tower. He doesn't have any idea what's going on with the tower, so he's a little mystified by it. But if you, when you require a return voyage, simply, again, speak with the harbor master. They will contact us or simply send you over on a different ship.
Of course. And we do appreciate the journey and the wonderful conversation along the way.
It's our pleasure indeed, and gives you a deep bow. And the gangplank's put in.
We'll nod back and just put like a single gold coin in his hand. Thank you.
All right.
To deal with the rest of the people.
Nice. Thank you. Yeah, and you're all able to disembark as you have arrived in the city of Zosa, the other city being called Relias. Yes. Let me just pull up my other notes. Okay, yeah, it's going to be a bunch of information for you if you seek it out. I will quickly bump back to Thaxel. Thaxel, you have let this soak in. Are you going back in the tower?
Oh God. She's going to take the ring back, put it back on her finger, put the cup back in
Okay.
her bag, and picks up Augie.
Oh, you don't see Augustus when you go.
Oh, I
back in.
don't?
Nope.
I lost him. Oh well. I guess I have to go find fucking Augie.
He's very excited about this place. You look through that first level, you don't spot him. You look through the next level down, which is currently existing as a library. You don't see him, but you do see a stairwell that goes down in a spiral fashion from the library down to another floor.
Gonna go find this dog.
Okay. You step down and you found yourself on a beach and at ocean's edge. Very calm oceans, a slight lapping of the water on the beach. The Black Death is docked there on a dock. There's a number of large rock formations that sort of close off this section of beach. And you can see just in the distance on the top of the captain's quarters, Augustus is chilling up there on the ship.
Augie, come to me.
He kind of looks at the edge and tries to go down, but he's too high. He's stuck.
She's gonna walk over.
Trudge through the sand.
She's gonna get to the plank, I guess.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Come here. Come here.
He keeps looking down, but it's just so far. Oh, oh no! Puppies in real life.
She's
it's
like,
okay.
what are you doing? What are you doing?
He's still just too high. I mean, you could reach him if you put your arms out, but
Yeah, I'll reach up for him.
how he got up there, who knows? You go up and reach him. You do see that he did poop on the poop deck. But
Wait, not? Not my dog.
nice. Okay. You rescue Augustus, who all three of them, lick your face and everything. They're very happy. You want to carry him back or let him run?
I'm gonna carry that little motherfucker back.
Okay.
Trying to run from me.
So you head back up in the
Talked
tower.
about this.
His little
It's
whimper.
okay. If you were my puppy, do you want to be my puppy? Yeah.
One of them growls and one of them's like, just looks at you.
Yeah, I know. You're my favorite. Okay, I'm not gonna steal you.
Nice.
She will hold him, and when she gets back into the tower, try to find like rope or something to fashion a leash.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna go find your mommy.
Ah, okay. The ship has returned to the tower. Are you going to be going into the city?
Yeah, she needs a drink.
Okay. So same process for you. You're bowed to, everyone's catering to, yada yada, but you'll be like, 20, 30 minutes behind the rest of the crew.
Oh, they're catering to me?
Yeah.
Chop chop, I need ale. Dragon's breath.
Oh, yes, of course. And the captain gives you some from his personal stock. Let's see, Evie, the absence is kicking in right about now. And so you're getting like trippy AF on the 2 drops of absence from before. Whee!
This is gonna be a good time.
Nice. Maeve, that seemingly has grown to 30 feet, like totally agrees with you. Okay, the rest of you are in the city. What would you like to do? You're on the docks. You have to talk to they're telling you to talk to the harbor master before you can be given entry.
Well, let's go see what this harbor master wants, and let's go tear up the town. A sky city. This looks amazing.
Nice.
Yes.
You was
Quickly,
gonna take off
as-
her hat and go, woo!
She'll grab Amy, elbow to arm in arm, and say,
Yeah.
quickly. I don't know how long we'll be able to keep her under control.
Oh, I love. Hey, wait! What are you doing?
We're going.
Right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you step, Evie, it feels like you're jumping 50 feet in the air. Each step, boing, boing. Like there's half gravity or something, third gravity.
Somebody else. Another step. Boing, boing, boing. She just kind of starts, like when you're standing and you just kind of go up on your toes and then down and up on your toes. Just kind of going like that as she's stepping.
That is amazing. All right. You're.
Can
Okay.
I try and fuck with her and cast levitate on her?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna try and do it as subtly as I can, so that way she doesn't know where it's coming from.
Nice. Suddenly it's like, whoa, you're like, every time with these huge steps, you start kind of like losing your balance, like you're tipping forward and backward.
I'll hold under like her little coattail, so that way she doesn't get too far. But
It actually worked.
Evie, could you please walk like an adult? What?
But I
Nice. Well, you don't have to worry about walking because you're a cloud and you're just floating through the sky right now.
She still kind of thinks she's walking a little bit.
That's awesome.
It's like that. She's so messed up. She just doesn't know what's going on.
Oh my gosh, is she like my little balloon at Disney World?
Which, yeah, is what it looks like to everyone else. Yeah, like, you know, that's amazing. So you walk, the Harbor Master's building is sort of like a gateway into the city. Everything else is just walls and barricades. But in here, you step through, you see a line where if you were to walk straight through, it's sort of like a subway where you step through the turnstiles, except for there are workers there that are asking questions of everyone going through. But off to the right-hand side, you're ushered over to the Harbor Master's. A couple of people from the boat are escorting you directly to the Harbor Master's office. You knock on the door, and as it swings open, there's a woman there that has little wolf-like ears, fuzzy wolf-like ears, a little bit of fur, but also humanoid. You know, it fades into humanoid skin. Long white hair, braided multiple times over in the back down to mid-back or so. Welcome. I am Harbor Master Kaylee, and I understand that you'll be, she looks at the two crew, guests. You're seeking passage for the week?
Yes, we're unexpectedly stranded here, so we just wanted to come and experience your city.
Wonderful. There's quite a bit Zosa has to offer, especially those from other islands. Please, I will see to it. She gives you each a document that is mostly filled out and signed by her. Just fill in your names. There is a process to enter the city where you'll be asked to verify your name under a zone of truth, and then you'll be allowed entry into the city for up to 1 week as our esteemed guests.
All right.
She hands you another paper. Here are places where you're welcome to stay under our coin, free of charge on us. There are 3 different inns there. I would recommend seeking out. There's a tourist center just inside if you're looking for some of the hot spots of Zosa. They can see you to it. I just ask, of course, and she kind of leans in a bit, don't cause any trouble in my city. Not that I expect you to, but I don't know you. So, be careful in my city, yes?
Evie's just gonna start giggling at that.
She looks up at the floating Evie with me like hanging onto the coattail.
Hi! She's waving her hat.
Awesome.
Don't mind her.
Awesome. She seems a little captivated by Evie, even though Evie's, floating and silly. She kind of gives a couple finger taps on the desk as she looks up at Evie. Yes. Well, take care.
Evie taps her belt buckle.
She gives a little wave and a wink.
Marcon will tip an imaginary hat at her.
Yes, please see your way out to the line and enjoy the city of Zosa.
Aw, another line.
Oh, you might be muted, Harlan.
Oh, Harlan, yeah, he just said, my thanks, we will be certain.
Good.
Brown nose.
Looks up at Evie again.
Evie giggles.
I'm
so
sure
much.
it'll, yeah.
So
Clearly
as
no trouble
Gabriel-
here.
Yeah. As Gabriel stands there with a floating Evie. Boys, what are you doing? Because we're going to go have some fun. Evie, stop squirming. It's going to hurt when you fall.
What are you talking about? I'm
As
walking.
much as I would love to dive immediately into our business propositions, I will admit with some trepidation that I seem to be having a bit of a hard time processing everything. Perhaps a bit of unwinding would do me a spot of good.
Oh.
Maybe we should just make this a group trip to the brothel. What do you say? What do you say, son?
Yeah.
I love it. That's amazing.
It's awesome.
Do you want me to help relieve the stress as we go? Anyone? I know Evie will say yes. No?
Aye.
Merrick's like, damn, what's she proposing here? Like, and what do you mean? I mean, maybe. What is that? What do you mean?
Do you want to enjoy yourself a little bit more, son?
He looks over to Mark.
Marcus gonna shake his head like, yeah, you want to do this.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you do.
All right.
He's a horrible influence on his son.
Nice.
Horrible influence. Seems
Give
like
it
he
to
has
me.
do that.
And just let it happen. So she'll go ahead, not intending to try and cast it on anyone that does not want it, but she'll go ahead and cast Euphoria at she'll just do second level. So
Okay.
Vile
It'll-
area.
Yeah, Harlan feels bad, but he will abstain from this one.
Excuse me.
Maeve will actually not partake right now, so that at least some of the adults can get them to the brothel before.
Some of the
Amazing.
adults.
Yeah.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Yeah. I mean, at some point, because it's only up for 10 minutes, at some point, she's going to not be levitating. So she'll have to catch Evie so she doesn't fall on her ass.
Nice. Evie, when that dissipates and you fall, thankfully that living tree was there to catch you and its branches. As you all form a line, it's a long ass wait. It's a wait, red tape. Thaxel, by the time you come into the building, they're about to get checked through. So you'll see them at the front of the line, but the guards that came with you are going to usher you over to the harbor master, who's going to give you the same rundown, the same tickets, the same everything, and tell you to get in line and give you an extra stink eye because catches your vibe. Like, no,
I mean,
probably. Do you want? Tell me you understand.
Daxel failed the vibe check.
Yeah, for real.
oh no! She's not that bad. Wait, what? I swear.
All right. You head back out in the main building. So you see there's a line behind your friends. Do you want to wait in line, or are you going to push past everybody?
Push past it. Fuck
Okay.
this.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hey, no cutting in line.
Hey, guards, I don't know her. Hey, guards.
She's cutting in line.
Guards, we don't
Couple
know her.
guards come
Guards.
over. Ma'am, yeah, if you don't know them, you need to go back at the end of the line.
Oh, great. Then I get to keep the puppy.
You can certainly try.
Oh,
I'd like to see how this plays out.
Ooh, this is gonna be good.
Little smile.
I mean, it's up to you, Maeve.
You're the one who took responsibility. Remember, I'm a druid. This is what I do.
Yeah, I was going to adopt him and rescue him.
You were going to babysit him on the tower.
Now I'm not in the tower.
I can't control what these other people are doing.
Where is
No.
Saying you're not a good mum.
Oh, okay. Here, I take the leash off. Have fun.
The guards are looking.
I'll
back
whistle at Augustus to have him come over to him.
He climbs over, he runs over.
Yeah.
Maeve. Yeah.
I will
Also,
just
he's
pick up
shit
his
on your
arms.
boat.
Oh, Evie, just so I don't keep you in limbo, right? I'll say that some of that starts wearing off a little bit. So you're half dopey, but clear-minded enough, to hear that.
You did what now?
Yeah, Maeve's dog shit on your boat.
It's a puppy. Shitting is.
Isn't part of
do.
babysitting
Why was he
cleaning
on my
up dog
boat?
shit? Isn't that you signed up for that?
Yeah.
I didn't sign up for it. She
Why-
did.
Oh.
She should have
Oh,
cleaned
I'm
up
not
his
talking
shit.
about you, Evie.
I agree. But Evie, we can
Not my
fix
dog.
it. I realize Saxel can't do this, but the rest of us can magic away dog poop. So
Yeah, that's why I left it there. To clean it up. And
Oh.
I don't have the spell to wisp it away. So
How are you gonna
have a
quit a
tail.
job you volunteered for? That's
I wanted to rescue the puppy, not clean up after it.
Saxel, we're
what
going
an
to...
asshole!
I know. Saxel, we're going to the brothel. If you're coming to the brothel with us, I will tell them I know you. Otherwise,
The bar in the brothel.
no.
On the bar.
I mean, yeah, I'm going.
Alright, fine. I'll vouch for her.
Very well. They pull their weapons back and step aside, allowing Thaxel to join. The person.
He's gonna step on Thaxel's tail.
Oh!
With a big ol' stomp just because of that.
Oh, fuck! You're the one that slept with my...
Oh, you were babysitting live, so you should have cleaned up that mess yourself.
No, it's not my dog.
I think babysitting automatically means dog shit duty. Automatically, you signed up for that.
It's
That
part
is-
of nature. It's fine.
That's a
Yeah.
very druidic outlook. Yeah, I like
Can you
it.
believe? Can you believe that she let that dog? Can you believe that she let that dog shit on our ship? That's so crazy to me.
Hey!
I can't believe it. I can't
You
believe
little
she would do
shit.
that.
See, Martha should clean it up then.
Oh, absolutely not.
That's amazing.
Evie is still the captain.
I hate all of you.
It's amazing.
Oh.
The people check you in one at a time. Is anyone giving a false name? They have a zone of truth that they make you aware of, and then they just ask you
Oh,
what
they
your
do?
name is in comparison to the thing. So if you want to lie, there's a roll against zone of truth.
Damn it. No, she'll give her real name.
Okay. And they're checking like first name, just so they have, that's it. So they're not getting too personal with the info. All right, if you all give your names, they just let you all in, and you find yourselves in the city of Zosa. That is quite. That's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, we take some tangential rides sometimes. Yeah. That was amazing, though. I'm so glad to have you here.
Whoa, welcome.
Sorry.
This is what you can expect from us, yes. The city is a bit crowded. There are a lot of refugees coming from the other city over here. They're trying to find proper homes and manage all of these refugees coming in. So it's a bit crowded, but there are plenty of your standard business is booming. There's plenty of inns and taverns. There's plenty of other recreational places, and I believe you are all looking for a house of burlesque, of which there are several. They are probably mid-level establishments, so you're not going to get quite the same zings and zangs that you might have gotten back in Ikram. But a lot of hard workers here. So you find yourself to the closest one, called Gerard's Closet. And the host is sitting down in a chair in pirate gear, and he slaps his leg.
God damn it.
And then...
God damn it, Dan.
Welcome.
And
Come on in. Gives it a good hard slap. Super
hearty
muscle-bound
slap.
arms. Yep. I'm Gerard. How can I take care of you?
Oh God, yes, you can. I'm sorry.
We're in need of entertainment, Gerard.
Well, that I can provide, and he'll sort of, suss out what each of you are looking for, and direct you to the floor and room number at which you should wait. There are double rooms. You looking to book together?
Nah.
All right. Well, okay.
Just have a bar.
All right.
Well, I do have a bar. Well, if you're not looking to partake, we do have some voyeur rooms as well.
She's going to watch one of ours. She hasn't decided yet.
Well, we've got the room adjacent to them. We'll have a few different fine locations to
One
peer
of
through.
yours. I'm not quite that good friends with you.
It's
Not yet.
Hey, Harlan, I too am a man who likes a little bit of privacy. So, indeed. But you guys do what you do.
all right,
I
Vaxel.
know.
Go wherever.
Privacy is relative.
Relative.
Nice. Awesome.
Yeah. I'll have fun with that. Whoever else, whatever. I'm gonna go sit at the bar.
You're not taking the voyeur? Oh, sorry. You're not taking the voyeur room then? All right.
I just like making her uncomfortable. Is all.
Daxel, not to state the obvious, but why are you here?
Why am I what? At the brothel?
Yeah.
I don't know what we're doing. I need a drink though.
You
No,
don't-
I
you
know
don't-
where
you
you're-
don't know. You don't know what we're doing at a brothel.
I don't know what we're doing after this.
I mean, you could have found out later.
Well, yeah, how? It's a new city.
Yeah, that's fair. We didn't tell you where we were going either.
Exactly.
You found us. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I would have found y'all. I'm a very excellent tracker.
In the city, though.
I would have managed.
Well, drinks we can do. Right over yonder, you'll find yourself a bar. You're taken care of.
Great.
Rest of you will get you up to your rooms. We'll get you prepped. Give our people about 5 minutes to prepare themselves for the tasks at hand. And we'll see that y'all are taken care of proper. He sits back down in his seat and leans back. Pulls the hat down and gives you a nod after telling you which rooms to go to. So, I'll say you're each able to go to your rooms. You hear, I know you're all loaded, so I'll give you, it's not that expensive because it's a mid-level. It's probably like 10 gold for a couple hours. Yeah.
Oh, drop in the bucket, baby.
I was like,
Yeah.
chump change.
yeah.
Nice. You're all met with, well, let's see. An incredible time. All right, way to go. Gerard's Closet. They nailed it. Axel, it's like a beautiful chorus of sounds throughout this place as people are handling their tasks very well. But you just kind of
so
sit there and
jealous.
drink.
She is so fucking jealous right now.
Now we had to hear your love making too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's true.
Now.
That's true. That's payback. Full circle. And as you all feel much of your stress relieved, at least in these moments, post-coital moments, you find your way back down to the bar. Shaking knees included. And Gerard gives you all a good send-off and tells you to come back. You find your way off into the city. I'm going to say that it's probably early afternoon, 1 or 1:30 or so. And there's much to do. The city is bustling. There are wonderful smells of fried food and such floating through the air. There are people dressed nice and warmly as they race about in this winter weather. Who knows what lay before you in this city? In fact, everyone roll a perception check, please, if you would.
Axel have taken a bottle.
Sure. I mean, you could have bought it. I know you have like loads of cash.
I mean,
When
my
is,
husband's rich. 28.
Ooh,
With actual.
jeez. Okay.
Markon rolled a 17.
17. And what was yours, Harlan? I'm sorry.
13.
Okay. And perception check, Maeve.
26.
Ooh. Okay.
17.
Oh, nice. Okay. You all, at the same time, except for Harlan, sorry, Harlan, Merrick included, kind of look over at this pickpocket that's got their hands halfway into Harlan's pocket. But you all spot him, maybe 14 years old, a little bit ragged clothing and appearance. Just kind of looks up at you all deer in the headlight look. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
You're gonna make us kill a kid.
You all like
Well, you just said you kill a puppy earlier, so
No, I didn't want to kill the puppy.
That's amazing.
And that was a very specific statement.
Oh, that's
I
amazing.
don't want to accidentally kill what?
Wait.
I didn't want to kill the puppy by,
Yeah.
by making
Yeah.
the accident of whatever.
Putting the poor thing in the refrigerator.
Thanks for the priest
you
today.
said if I wanted to kill a puppy, I would.
Yeah,
She did slaughter woodland creatures in front of us before. I don't know if you guys
I did.
remember that.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
did.
Killed a bunny.
She sure did. She has no problems.
That
And it makes me sad.
is hilarious. And I
Look,
love it.
rituals are ritual. What do you want from me? I don't think that's the magic.
The corgi's gonna end up being used for ritual.
Oh,
Is that what you got?
precious puppy! That's hilarious.
When I heard that Maeve got a puppy, that's immediately where my mind went. Like, oh my god, no. Oh, no. Poor puppy. Oh no.
I'm not gonna lie.
Well, this is a very special puppy for what it's worth. Very difficult to find and very strong. Little
Those poor
Cerberus
squirrels.
Don't
corgi.
go.
Though
Those poor squirrels.
I wasn't expecting corgi. It does make it a little funnier in my mind. But I love it.
He's always falling.
Oh,
Puppy legs.
amazing. So thank you, players, for your extreme patience with me. I was gone out for at least 2 or 3 weeks there, and then we had crap luck after that even, so thank you very much. I had such a blast tonight. You were all so amazing, and it was so fun. Thank you all. And thank you, viewers, as well, for your patience. I know you all love our all-evil crew here as I do. Such fun, certainly tonight. Oh my gosh, so much happened. Fantastic. So we'll do a quick schedule check here. We have a boatload of D&D we have throughout the week in this 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. time slot, as you can see in our schedule here. Why this isn't updated, I don't know. And we also have on Saturdays, 6 to 9 p.m. Eastern as well. So that is Tower of Dreams. Now, every Friday, our own Steph, in our chat, very own Steph Skiles, who is an artist, does Mad Art with Steph. And if you're not already a member of our fantastic Discord, I would highly recommend joining. Because aside from all the wonderful aspects to it, you can also put in requests for fan art with Steph from different campaigns across the week, and she'll put it together in a poll, and people will vote on it, and it's all very exciting. Well, thank you so much for all the cheers tonight, everyone. Oh, neat. Our new show, which debuted earlier today, every Tuesday, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern now, for the foreseeable future until, this... I forget. I think it's just ongoing, but I could be wrong. It's an awesome new show, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern. Vic and Steph work together, Dungeon Craft with Steph and Vic. And they have, their cameras set up so we can chat with them, but they also show the work they're doing. They're working on platforms, tiles, minis, and they're painting all of these different aspects to, Dungeon Craft for their streams. So it's all really fun and really cool to watch, so check that out. And then, of course, the ultimate Sunday afternoon chill. Vic hosts our Madbird Plays, where she gets different folks from around the community, ours and other tabletop streamers, and puts together amazing tabletop role-playing games using Tabletop Simulator, sometimes Jackbox. And it's just at 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. It's just an amazing chill sesh and fun and hilarious to watch. All right. Well, thank you again, everyone, for being here with us. And, I've had an absolute blast. Again, you've been watching Curious Lament, our All Evil campaign. Every Tuesday night, you can catch us here, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern. And most nights, you can check our other stuff. So we hope to catch you again soon. I'm sorry. I thought that I had a... There it goes. What's going on? We're going to raid some new folks, -1 charisma. They look like a fun crew. We're going to go check them out. So consider when you go in a Caw Madbird raid if you wish. Take care, everyone. You all rock. Have a great night. Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.